Whoa!
Whoa!
Wow.
Hello, everyone. Welcome in. I hope you're all doing great. It's Sunday again. Sunday again. Sunday again. Sunday again. And it's very warm here. Orb sent all the Australian heat north.
Oh.
I can't believe he's done this.
Orb was just complaining about who sent in the Melbourne weather, but it sounds like Orb did because
we tilted the entire planet so that you would get more oriented towards the sun.
It was like 30 degrees today.
What?
So 13 down to 16. It fucking is wild, and now it's down to friggin' 9.
Oh, I thought you said 30, like 30.
I also thought
and I was
No,
like,
that's what it was. 30 at lunchtime today.
Wait, what?
And now it's 9.
Wait, so it went from 30 down to 9.
Yep.
That's a huge temperature shift.
That sounds dangerous, actually.
That sounds magical.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I believe that was a wizard.
It's only ever happened a few times since I've been up here.
Yeah, also, like, I've seen Peter Pan. I know that the spring isn't supposed to come till 3 o'clock, and you had 30 degrees at noon. I don't know, that's kind of wild.
Yeah, that doesn't track.
I just realized that your fan is a little chopper.
Oh, you got him cotton candy? He needs cotton candy.
Cotton candy.
All right.
Anyway, how are we doing? Welcome in, everyone. I'm Josie Poster. I'm the Dungeon Mistress, and I'll be running this show today. And I'm joined today by my friends.
Right, cuddly.
Sorry, we're being held at gunpoint by Pabor.
Sorry, there was a hair on my... It's still there! I'm leaving it.
Yes, but I'm the Dungeon Mistress, Josie Poser, running the game today, and I'm joined by the one and only Roju.
It's me. Hi, Roju. Participation Award. I'm playing Forest Park with Paladin. He's a big boy.
He's a big, good boy. And we also got the Orb.
The Orb. I am the weirdest Orb. I play Trish. She's our Dragonborn, Amethyst Dragonborn Bard. Not trying to mess it up because I was almost going to say another older character.
Oh. And last but not least,
Me, Cuddly Raptor. Hi, I play Morel. No last name. Don't ask questions.
no last name. No.
No questions here. The Grumpy Sorceress. Half-elf sorceress. Yep, there you go.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah. And we usually are joined by Ozzy Devfro, but he unfortunately could not join us tonight. Please send him lots of well wishes. He's not feeling too great. So
He's not. He caught the battle bug.
He caught the
battle bug, yeah. It used toxic on him.
It did very effective. What's it called? Super effective? There we go.
Super effective.
And he had double weakness, so it's and it was a crit.
Oh shit!
So it would become 8 times damage, 16 times damage. I don't know math. I don't know Pokemon.
Big
don't
number.
Tell anyone.
How dare you not know Pokemon?
Number go bigger. That's all we know.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have too much in the way of announcements beyond we will be doing the final actual donation for the Pride Drive we did this coming week. We're just waiting for Twitch to do its thing. Thank
payouts.
you. Yeah, we gotta wait for Twitch. All we know is that it will be a total of over $800. And thank you for that hype train. We just finished a hype train. I hope everyone... Everyone who got in there enjoyed your emotes. And we will just shamelessly, as always, mention that if you want to help support us, best thing you can do is tell a friend. You can be here, you can watch. Doesn't have to include any monetary things. What you can do is go and follow our YouTube channel, which would help us very, very much.
Oh, dang. Hey, Josie, did you know that Natural 30s streams on Sunday mornings in Europe and evenings in Australia? There, I told a friend. It was that easy.
That was a good bit. That was a great bit, actually. But yes, we got 2 minutes of free time. We done the work. Now we have 2 minutes of just do whatever we want. Free play, 1 minute left. Or why don't you tell us about your day?
Well, I woke up this morning.
Uh-huh.
Look for coffee. I went to the bar and we went gel blasting, which is like paintball and you shoot each other. I ran around on the field for a long time to where my legs started feeling like jelly about 3 o'clock this afternoon. I then pack up my car because I have awning off it and a car fridge. So I put away the beers and the food and put away the shade. And then I came home and I made some dinner, which was burgers. The kids ate all the burgers. And then Mrs. Orb decided that burgers were just not enough. She needed more burgers. So I had to run away to get more burgers. I came back and enjoyed my burger. She enjoyed her burger. And now we're here.
Now we're
It's a
here.
really good day.
Oh my
His
God.
and hers
And
burgers.
now it's time. Wow. Would you look at that?
Oh
on
my
that
god.
burger.
Go roll the intro.
Hey.
Herself sent forth her mages. Their deeds would echo all through the ages. The Lady of Depths cried out with the waves, and the cascade spews forth, and wash away the knaves. Remembrance of War, Chapter 2, Verse 3. The assailant known as Carl was eventually defeated, and guards, members of the Bulwark, came rushing after hearing gunshots in the middle of town. The captain of the Bulwark within the Sootspill, Alex, almost let the group go after taking in the context of the battle, but some uncouth words changed their mind. Taking the group into a holding cell, questioning them, it quickly became clear that a collision of ideology was occurring, and both parties left without managing to see eye to eye. Harold Manson eventually came by and vouched for the group and offered them to perform an act of community service and track down and recover an escaped criminal. One Lunarkin named Dumon von Hansen, an agitator within the city, had escaped capture and fled north into the High Ore Mountains. And so the party finished whatever preparations they needed, exited through the west gate, and they head into the wild expanses that stretch out into the west, and they turn north towards the towering mountains. I am going to need
Oh no.
one person
Oh no.
to roll a d10.
A D10.
I think you should do it, Rohan. So
Yeah.
that whatever happens first isn't my fault.
I will take that bullet then. Here we go. And I rolled
You
a
are-
1.
Bless you.
You rolled a 1. What the weather that meets you as you leave the city walls is but a calm, cool breeze.
Ah.
The scent of early fall weather comes to your olfactory senses, and a nice, compared to the almost stuffy air and a sense of humidity within the city that's constantly working, churning. It's refreshing. And you can see the grass stretching out, some farmland nearby, but there was more to the east of the city. You just see rolling hills to the north, trees scattered about, and the higher mountains await you.
Well,
Rich is gonna do a nature check to see what's been around here on like the footpath. If she can decipher if it's footprints or animals or what.
That's more of a survival check.
I'll survival check then.
Yeah, do
Which
a survival.
is better because I got a +2 on survival.
Wow.
nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
18.
That's a pretty good survival check.
You look around. You're currently still just exited the gate, the main road, a dirt road with some stones placed near the city. You see tracks from wagons. You definitely see that there are footfalls of boots and unbooted feet of various kinds. There is a path leading towards the north, but it seems for now to have too much immediate traffic, and the mountains are still far, far away. And you know that Dumont has been on the run for 2 days.
I just got the image suddenly in my head of us like just leaving the main gate of a major city, crouching down there right in front of the gate, going, I think some people have been through here.
Let's look for
I want to
clues.
believe that's what it is.
Yeah.
All right, Forrest and Morel, you go that way. I'll take Daphne and go this way.
I suspect there's been
Do
some
you
people.
see the escaped criminal?
Jinkers.
Yeah, we forgot to get their boot size, sadly.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
I
Could
feel
have asked
like
for
it's
the
going to
brand
be the
as well,
only
see if you
boot.
can tell which tracks, you know.
Look for the
Tinker
man with
is
the weird
seemingly
S on
very
their shoe.
busy doting upon his unhatched insect egg.
Understandable. Understandable. I guess we're heading north to the mountains that we can probably just see barely beyond the foothills, or we just know they're there.
There's a couple. It looks like it's one of those things where it could be a 30-minute walk. It could be several hours. It's so far, and the landscape is so rugged and uneven that the perspective is really hard to tell right now.
Well, we came through the mountains ourselves, so we kind of should know the rough time to travel.
So you would know that it's actually towards the path where you came through the mountains, which you went a fairly large but unused mountain path. You could consider going to the same one. You don't know. But you know there's, like, depending on pacing, 2 to 3 hours walk to get to the actual mountains.
Okay.
Cool.
But you have to snake through hills. So there are some gatherings of trees, and you eventually get to even like sheer cliffs. There are points where you have to slope down like gravel slopes. It's as you get closer to the mountains, the landscape becomes very rough.
Yeah. While we're going past the city, basically, because I remember that Harold said something about he obviously didn't use like a normal gate to get out, and I'm wondering if he went to the north anyway, if he might have like escaped out the north, and if there would how easy it is to stick close to the gate to try and see if there's any breaches or.
Okay, you want to look like along the wall if there seems to be any little,
as we're walking, if there's anything like
make a perception check.
Okay, I can do that.
You can.
I can. How well it will go, I do not know. 13?
13. You look around, nothing that catches your eye, but you do see that there's definitely some slits in the wall, like it might be for lookouts. You do also realize as you keep walking along the city that there are larger openings as you get far enough to see the north part of the city walls, and they are opened, but you can see almost what looks like a dozen like train tracks leading into large excavated mine shafts. But it is also very not guarded, but it's very trafficked.
So you'd have
someone
to, like,
could have gone out through there, but there also seems to be a checkpoint just by the entrance to the mountain tunnels.
Okay.
Did he mention at all? Did they know where he went out, or they don't know that? You only know that he got out somehow.
He was spotted running just north of the city.
Right.
But so he was seen running towards the mountains and not into the mines or anything like that.
Because my thought is now to do a survival check if we're close to where we think he might have branched off or something.
Could we ask maybe someone on that side of town, like someone at one of the guards at that north side of the city, where they saw him, and then we can pick up from there?
I can definitely let you have some some flashback information.
Yeah.
That he was seen. He ran out one of the gates. He managed to get smuggled through the gate somehow, but he was spotted, and he started running towards the mountains in a northwestern direction. He did exit through the same gate that you all just did.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I thought he went through the
he ran towards the mountains, and they just didn't have the manpower to chase him.
Yep. All right then, shall we start following the direction then?
Lead on.
Let's go.
All right. I'll
You
take
head
the
north.
lead and head northwest.
You head north towards where you think he might have gone. Forrest and Mirel, you know that there is a path through the mountains. That's where you came through, and it's not considered an illegal path or a smuggling path. It's just simply unguarded, unkept, dangerous. It takes you a couple of hours to get there, and by the time you've crossed over hills, you've gone far away, you're about to go through the mountains, the sun is setting. There is a warning sign put up near here where it simply says unkept road. And you see this entrance. It is harsh, but as you come near, it gets darker and darker. And I will ask you what to do.
Set up camp.
I think Morel will kind of look around, and most of us don't see in the darks, and Tinker's not here, so.
Tinker is here. He is here. I do have.
But you can't say I can see in the darks.
I will do a Tinker.
He's fast
I
asleep
can see
on my
the
backpack.
Oh, no. Damn it, Tinker!
Just because you can, Tinker, none of us can.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to set up camp, I'll have a look around.
You do that.
Sure.
Hope you like my Tinker impression.
I love your Tinker impression.
It's great.
It's great.
Yeah,
Needs
it's
more
pretty spot
gremlin
on.
action, though, but I think we'll get there. I'm sure he'll have a chance.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a Tinker check.
Oh no.
Oh.
I thought we were going to have a quiet night.
Actually, a dirty 20.
That's pretty well done, Tinker.
So, how are you all setting up camp? What are you getting ready?
Rich is probably just worrying about a bed at this point.
I would just be. I think Forrest would just normally have a fire and not much else. He's probably pretty used to just bedding down by the fire. And that, no, not really. I don't think he's really a tent person.
No, probably not. But he does have to, whenever he is committing to sleep, he does have to take off his armor.
Okay. Yeah. Mirelle would want to make sure the fire was up first since it's getting dark, and then she could set up the bedroll. I don't believe she has a tent either, but I'm trying to look now.
I imagine he'd probably just unbuckle whichever bits of it were uncomfortable to lie on.
Yeah, it's just you cannot. Rules as written, you cannot benefit from a long rest while wearing armor.
Fair enough.
Just in case. I haven't planned on jumping you in the night, but it's more like
sounds like you're planning on jumping us in the night, Jesse.
No. I'm setting expectations for the future. Since this is our first time outside the city, I'm just I'm laying the baseline of expectations.
I think Josie is saying get a tent. Okay. Next time. We'll know.
You're setting up camp, getting comfortable, and Tinker eventually returns and proudly exclaims that he found something. Only a little bit up the path.
Does it sound like he wants someone to go with him now?
What did you find, Tinker?
He found a hole of some kind, but his arms are too short to reach in. But he swears it also smelled of food.
Just leave
and
it.
Oil.
It could be a trap.
With his check, I will say it didn't feel like a trap. It felt more like a stash of some kind. Like it had definitely seen use.
All right, Morel will go with him. Yeah,
Okay.
She'll be curious enough. And, all right, lead the way. I'm not sticking my arm in, though.
And he just looks at you and asks, then what was the point?
I want to know what you found, but I'm not sticking my arm in. I'm not
He's
a
got
fool.
a long grabby claw.
Yeah, use your... And then she just pinches her hand.
And he says his hands are full. He's holding his little bug crate.
No, I will use them. Would he lend me the grabby? Oh, that's dangerous. I might drop it. I don't know. No. All right.
I will ask you to make a survival check. Tinker leads you up to it, and you can see that there's there's still some few trees. They don't grow very tall, but there's a trunk, and there's an opening by the roots with some loose rocks.
Nope, I only got a 10.
A 10 is enough in this case. It definitely looks like, you would have seen some forest, might have pointed some out while you were traveling with Augustus through the Ochre Valley. It seems like a storage cache that travelers might use to leave things behind or for later use. And you definitely see fresh traces of fresh berries. And there's definitely some wrapping papers in there. There was someone recently dropped and picked up a stash from here.
Okay. This looks very recent. This could have been... I forgot the guy's name. I'm so sorry.
Duman.
This could have been Duman. But it also could have been anyone else traveling. But it is something. So there's berries in there, and it looks like something else has been taken, or there's more than berries in there?
It looks like there may have been the equivalent of rations, like a pack of rations.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. Morel will leave them, but go back and let the group know. And she'll come back and say, well, there's fresh food in there, so someone has been here recently.
All right. Food, just food.
Yes, berries, maybe rations like ours.
Oh, so not an animal stash then?
No, a two-legged animal stash, I suppose.
Forrest, make a history check.
Sure. Somehow a 15, all right.
Well, a 15.
We take those. Yeah. We take those.
While traveling with the wandering wardens, you often had stashes pointed out where they would check if there was anything in it. If there were any resources, tools, food, whatever, they might take it and leave whatever they had surplus of. So you would have seen similar things like under rocks, in trunks, basket hidden in canopies, meant for travelers as a sort of way of paying it forward to other travelers that might come by. But if it is empty, then it was probably done like with an intention.
Are these usually marked, these caches, in some way? Like, is there some sort of standard?
They would probably have some way of pinpointing them, of standing out.
Was there a mark or something around it?
Was my perception or survival enough to?
No, you didn't catch anything extra.
I'm sorry, I do not think so, but I could have missed it.
Well, it could be a little gift of the road, like I was shown, but perhaps we'll look in the morning.
A gift of the road?
Oh, sure, for travelers.
Oh. That is nice of them.
Hey, you got to look for a mark, and if you have stuff that you didn't need, you can leave it for other people, and other people leave stuff that you might need, and it's a nice thing for people.
Morel just nods, yeah.
But if it didn't have a mark, perhaps it was left by someone not with that intention. And maybe if he was there, he might have taken a little bit and moved on. Perhaps it might be a track or something. Either way, we cannot tell in the dark, so...
All right. Till morning, then.
Have a good sleep. Perhaps we should look. We should keep watch. Maybe I'll keep watch. You all have a sleep, and I'll keep watch.
You cannot keep watch the whole night.
Well.
Trish goes, "Oh, I can sort of read my books and keep watch, and then like swap over with someone."
Oh, sure. Well, maybe Tinker keeps saying he can see well in the dark. Maybe he can have a look.
Why don't we all just take a turn?
Sure, if you like. I don't mind, though.
You are no good to us exhausted.
Ah,
Well, can I take the first watch?
well, it's a bit of a pain to take on and off this armor, so if you don't mind, I'd like to just keep it on while it's on and then take it off when I need to sleep.
Okay. No problem. You let me know then.
Sure.
So, with the watch order set, I'm going to ask Forrest Barkley, what will you be doing for the 2 hours of your watch? And please make me a perception check.
I will. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ho ho. Natural 20 with a 23.
Oh, baby. It was really good.
He got that watch, yo.
He does.
And yeah, he's just going to be just taking care of his equipment, I suppose, probably like he was shown to do by the Rangers and Paladins, and yeah, just quietly keeping himself a little bit busy and just sort of passing the time.
You do notice, as the sun sets, the sky is not bright, but there's definitely a light in the southeast. Looking down, you're now like starting at the foot of the mountains. You have a little bit of a vantage point to see down towards the city. See the vast ocean waterline. And you can see far in the distance, just slightly curved beyond the horizon maybe, the great moon Sandra, with its veins of light shining across the sky. You can tell by the position of the moon that the season of Reckwall has some time left, but the rains might be coming. Nothing else really happens. You listen, you hear the sounds of nature. Even at some point, it feels like some of the local wildlife curiously comes close to you and the fire. Not completely scared away by your great stature.
I imagine he's very, very still regardless, so...
Yeah, there's like a field mouse comes up close and looks around for crumbs in the camp. Just like a couple of birds might come by.
Probably just, if there's any like crumbs left over from his evening meal, it's sort of just try to flick it gently in their direction.
Yeah. They definitely startle, but they don't run away and they go for the food. You manage to pass the time without issue. Who is taking second watch?
Trish.
I believe that's Trish.
I think
Yeah,
Trish
Trish.
wanted second watch.
Yep.
Sort of like slowly picks himself up and sort of tries to quietly move over to Trish and sort of like taps her shoulder sort of gently, tries to wake her.
Mm.
Trish, did you still want to take a watch?
Yes. I was having a dream about a book I just read, so I'll get up and just keep reading that, I think.
All right.
You better go off to bed, Forrest.
It's been very quiet so far, but keep a lookout.
I will keep a
You
lookout.
wake me up first if anything happens.
I'll do my best.
All right. Can you give me a hand with this buckle?
All right, yep.
You had to stand on your tippy toes to reach up, and Forrest has to squat down a little bit. Yeah, you get the armor off, you get comfortable. Does Forrest use a bedroll, or does he just lay down in the softest area that he can find?
He's got a bedroll, so he might as well. Yeah, he probably uses it.
He gets comfy. He rolls over a couple of times, but I assume falls quickly to sleep when he's comfortable enough.
Yeah, does a couple of circles, tosses and turns a little bit, finds a nice comfy spot, and snores a little bit.
So then I would ask Trish, please make me a perception check and tell me how you spend the time.
Reading a book.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what happens when you read a book. You totally get engrossed in the story.
Yeah. And so you just keep reading your book. You get completely stuck in it. It's not until you lose what little light the fire was giving and you can't read the words anymore that you realize how much time must have passed.
Oh. And then she's trying to guess how long it's been. Let you know how long it's been on a guess?
Yeah, you've probably taken up about 2.5, almost 3 hours, and you were supposed to do 2 hours.
She sort of crawls over to Morale. Morale? Morale?
And the hood falls back a little bit, and just two big bug-eye void eyes are looking at you.
Does Meryl sleep with her mask on?
No, she sleeps with it like next to her, and then she sleeps with her hood pulled up. Yeah. But there appears to be a cat also in her hood at the moment.
And that response, Trish is gonna go meow, meow.
The eyes disappear.
Oh.
And it just seems to go to the other shoulder. What is it? Oh,
it's watch time.
Is it my turn?
It is.
Why did I say yes?
And you can see the fire is almost dead.
Okay. I would like to try and light that sucker again, or at least stoke it back to life.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to bed now.
Yes.
Or I said wake him if there's any danger. He wants to be the first one awake.
All right.
No. And as you can see, like Trish is just like laying on her side reading the book still.
She's just reading.
As soon as there's more light, like yes.
Yes. And Meryl just shakes her head and just kind of sits on her bedroll. I suppose she's gonna try and look everywhere, but also there's probably a certain point where she just can't see past, and she's not gonna make like the rounds. But she will end up probably looking towards the city, the sea, and the moon a little bit.
Yeah, the city is giving off light. There's like many fires burning because you are the closest district to where you are that you can see is the Stellar Forge and the Smelt Works. Like all of these large furnaces and workshops are like showing up like lights and fires burning all through the night. Make a perception check.
Okay. A 15.
A 15. You look around, and there's a moment where the light of the moon seems to grow a little bit stronger, and you see movement in the waves far beyond the city of Hague. In the dead steel sea, something moves.
Oh, that ain't good. Okay. Okay.
Like it's very far away, but you do
very
see
far
like
away.
you see you're so far away that you can't see like individual waves, but there's a sudden break in the pattern of light, and it's definitely something moving. Having lived for so long near the ocean, you can definitely tell that either it was a very strong localized wind or something just under the surface was moving by.
Something big?
It would have been very big for you to be able to pick it out.
Interesting. Okay. She will shake that off a little bit, and I suppose after that, and trying not to look too much at the moon as well, she will fiddle in her bag for a moment and pull out a music box and not open it, just kind of run her hands over the carvings on it and maybe wind it up once or twice, but not open it because she doesn't want to wake anyone.
Eleonora strokes up against you, curls up in your lap, gets comfy, and time passes. You eventually feel like it's time to wake up Tinker, and the sun might start rising in an hour or so.
Okay. She will go and very gently put a hand on his shoulder to shake him awake.
And he's sleeping, he's drooling down, he's got a big glass jar that he's drooling into, that he's cradling.
That is so cute.
I don't know. It's canon now, sorry.
It's probably a canon, yeah. And she's just trying to avoid the jar, of course. Tinker.
And he wakes up with the start, and he looks over and he checks his bug egg that hasn't hatched yet. And he looks over. Are you wearing your mask?
Yes. She probably wouldn't have for the watch, but she would once she woke him up.
Okay. And he'd be startled for a moment, and then check his head. He's good.
It looks like the sun will rise, but I think it is your turn.
And he says, I'm not going to do a Tinker voice. I'm just going to explain what he might be doing through today. And he might just say something. He'll pick up his little notebook and start fiddling down ideas. And every now and then he keeps looking over at his little cage. And he'll just shoo you off to go to bed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
However, hold on. No, he does not see the cat. He still has no idea there's a cat.
I love that. He's one day it's going to be a great surprise.
And he decides to, he'll spend his watch writing down ideas, taking notes based on the little notebook that he got regarding how frames work. And eventually he just yells at everyone to wake up. Wake up, everyone!
Oh, I regret having you go last.
All right, breakfast then.
Yes.
You all have breakfast. I would like all of you to mark off one ration, and that's your whole day's worth of food done.
Yeah.
I can just collect food during the day.
Yes. What exactly does the feature say?
It says...
You just read it out?
Verbatim, it says, you have an excellent memory for maps and geography, and you can always recall the general layout of terrain, settlements, and other features around you. In addition, you can find food and fresh water for yourself and up to 5 other people each day, provided that the land offers berries, small game, water, so forth to provide.
I would say today, yes, but heading deeper into the mountains might prove difficult.
But wherever available, we might as well say.
Yeah, but I will say, if you spend enough time to have to do another night out in the mountains, we might have to make a roll for it because it'll be harder to do once you're in there. But for now, you're close enough to the wildlife. There's a nearby brook. You can definitely get water and food. Okay, so no one needs to mark off rations.
That's just the background feature.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
it's not like...
I'm just saying the availability becomes very scarce as you get into the mountains.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
So yes. So no rations needed this time.
Yay.
Forrest probably found some nuts and berries, or probably followed maybe some of the birds or whatever that were around, and found what they were eating, and was like, here we go, got some food for everyone.
He might also have checked the cache that Tinker pointed out.
Maybe, but I don't think he would want to take anything if he didn't have anything to leave. So
that's fair.
Probably wouldn't.
That's fair. So as morning comes, you get food for everyone, you all eat, you pack up camp, and the group is then led to this stash by Tinker, who points it out. So Forrest, if you want to look for marks, give me a survival or perception check. Or investigation is also an option.
Yes. Well, survival and perception are both the same, so I'll just go one of those. 16.
16, you do find a mark. None that you recognize, as in, like, it's definitely a mark of some kind. With a 16, though, are you pointing it out to the others?
If I found it, yeah. Yeah, I'd be like...
Yeah, you do find it. You do find a little one that looks like a very angular-looking piece of flame, with like a little spiral down in the center. And if you pointed out Tinker, because of his keen mind feed.
When I find it, I'd probably be like, look, there, did see that thing there? It's not quite like the ones I'm used to, but this is obviously a marker to show that this is here.
Yeah. And Tinker will say that he's seen a similar marker on the doorpost to the Daughters of Flame.
To the what?
The Daughters of Flame Tavern.
Oh, is that right? I wonder if they left it.
It's possible.
Maybe they use it if they need supplies.
Sure, I suppose they've got to have people bringing them supplies for their place, sleeping place. There's a word for it, I'm sure.
And in
what?
A sleeping place will do.
Tinker is going to attempt a survival check to look for tracks. Is anyone wanting to help?
Yes, although I might want to make.
Yeah, but I don't think I'll be very good.
Because my survival is +3. It's pretty decent.
Mine's +4. Hell yeah, we can both help. Let's go.
Wow.
All the advantage.
Actually, do a check here real quick. Mirel probably has the highest one then. So question is if Mirel should do the tracking.
Wisdom sorcerer? What is going on?
because she's planning to multi-class into druid. We all know this.
We all know
it. God. You would too.
I don't want to talk about it. With my army of leeches. Okay, but my thought is, would Forrest be an actual better tracker on land? Because she's probably done more stuff around the shore. I will say that Tinker will try
to take charge. If no one stops him, he'll want to be the one to do it.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Well, we could let him do it. Sure. You know what? I'll try and roll. We can blame it on me if it goes.
Well, if you're helping him, you can roll individually, or Tinker gets advantage.
I just rolled individually, and I would like to keep 21. So let's do it individually.
What does Tinker get? Tinker got a 19, so both of you.
That's pretty good.
Both of you quickly pick up track. Yeah.
22.
Let's go.
What are these rolls? You want to roll
we are
just to see if you can be part of the high roller gang?
Well, this is for all the 1s and 2s that we rolled last week.
Yeah. This is payback.
Come on, Trish, show us.
Show us the 25. Show us a natural 30.
On a survival check, you said, right?
Yeah. Come on. Natural one. Wow.
It's okay.
Once
it had
again,
to even out
there were
sometime.
people.
I mean, I did get like 3 natural 20s last week.
That's true.
Yeah. So like you've had your time.
It's all
to
the
shine.
scales are
We have
balancing.
to,
That's all.
You know,
So three
gotta
of
balance
the
out.
party members like start looking around various ways for tracks, like doing their own version of looking around. As Trish is just like still in her book that she fell asleep through last night. She's trying to figure out where she was. Like, where did I end up? What do I remember?
Oh god, the worst is falling asleep and like before you get to put a bookmark in the book.
Yeah.
And you wake up and the
look
book
up
is
on
like fanned out and you have no idea what page it was.
Yeah.
Not a personal story or anything.
No.
Never.
Never. Or you tell yourself like, no, I'll remember where I was, and then you spend like 20 minutes reading like, no, I remember this bit, and you jump a few pages forward. You're like, I don't remember this bit, and you have to like,
yeah.
What paragraph was I on?
Going back and forth through the book like it's choose your own adventure. Yeah.
No, but all of you see. They're hard to find. I will say these were some good survival checks. They were quite difficult to find, but you do realize that there is a faint track where rocks have been moved. Where like you've got the wind that keeps blowing sand and like silt around here, like dust keeps picking up. Oh, by the way, it's a new day. Who wants to roll a weather check? Who wants to be to blame for the
I
weather
think
today?
this is Scudley's
I'll
fault
be
now,
blamed.
right? Oh no,
Okay.
you're going to take the bullet. All right.
Yeah.
Rolling a D20.
D10.
Oh, D10.
Yes.
Does that still count?
No. Roll a
Localized electricity.
It was so
Eight.
close.
D10. The wind picks up, and the night's cool breeze very quickly starts like whipping anyone who's got long hair. It starts whipping in your faces.
Oh,
Cloaks are being
no.
tugged at. Eleonora is definitely crawling down into her little hideaway place.
Yeah.
And Tinker, he pulls out a little leather strap, and for some reason he ties his own hair down. Like no one knows why, but he does it, and he just holding his little cage really tightly, and dust keeps getting whipped up. But you do see through this that there are places with the calm weather that has just been. There are places where the dust hasn't settled as thick. You follow this trail into the mountains, and we're gonna do a tracking mission. This is gonna be including long amounts of time,
I didn't
where
click
you
the long rest
basically,
button. Oh my god.
yeah, everyone take long rests.
Oh, shit.
do the longy resty. You get everything back.
The longest rest.
I
Longest
can't
of the
remember
rest.
how many hit dice Tinker had spent, but he gets one back.
Oh, oops, I forgot to roll my hit. Hold on.
He got one back, and it says he's got all of them, so I'm gonna assume he's fine. He also's got his extra. 'Cause he's a little bit extra.
He's a little extra.
I'm also gonna do a
I've
thing.
got-
You gotta two.
I've got 2. Hold on. 1d6 plus 1. Okay, I'm gonna roll 2d6.
Mm-hmm. Well, you don't get to roll them. You recover the used ones.
Oh, okay.
Because
Yeah,
you heal to
yeah,
full
yeah.
anyway.
That's
Yeah,
what
heal
I
to full
thought.
anyway.
Okay, I
Yeah.
was I second guessed myself, and then
You're
so
fine.
we just recover half of it. So we would recover.
No, because it is the
Half
season of
your
Wreck. Well,
level.
you get one back.
Oh, because it's one less?
It is a third instead of half.
Ah, got it. Okay.
Oh wait, I am at full. Never mind. We're good. We're good.
Yes. I'm just double checking everything on Tinker. Everyone gets also resources back, sorcery points, spell slots, all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So as you're heading into the mountains now, here's how this is going to work. You are going to actively try, you've got the trail, you're on his tracks. And the point is to catch up to him. So for every day, you are all going to get 3 time segments to try to catch up. And during one of those segments, I will roll to get away. And the point is just that we're going to want dice values where you catch up. So this could take several days if you roll poorly, or it could be done in one day if you roll well enough.
Okay.
I am going to read out my own notes, just so everyone has heard them.
Yeah.
In order to find them on, the party will make one roll every 5 hours. One of which has to be a survival check.
Okay.
The DC will start at 15, but it will be reduced by 1 per successful check. However, a failed check resets it back to 15.
Oh, no.
The excess is totaled up. So everything above the DC is totaled up as a value. And when that value catches up to my stealth score that I will be checking where I need to get away from you all, that's when you finally track him down.
Okay.
So
is there
everyone else? Yeah, there will also be potential random.
Know that we're off, like that we're.
No, this is just him continuously trying to progress on his route and hiding from potential people.
Got it.
So that's why I'm already rolling once. You get 3 chances per day. I have 1.
Sweet.
Yeah. Okay.
And one person has to roll survival, which means that someone else could give advantage, but you can also say that you want to do other things that might help. You could, if you have a cool idea, I might lower the DC, or it may take less time, or it may impede on my stealth checks, things like that. And every time segment also has a chance for a random encounter.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
I like it.
So I'm going to bring out my little notebook so I can keep track of things.
Cool. So I guess, because Morel had the highest survival, so I guess if we were like trying to max it out, I guess I would assist and then Trish would... Well,
since we don't have Tinker actively here, I was thinking he could just always give advantage to survival roll.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That sounds
and then
good.
we can sort of,
way of
you know, just because I have a +4 doesn't mean the dice is going to be nice to me.
Well,
but we can try.
It's always the best chance.
Yeah.
It'll be the best average, put it that way.
Hopefully, yeah. Forrest, you can just like, I don't know, feel him out in the wind, whatever you.
Yeah, maybe once we get a bit closer.
You can also the people not tracking, you can, if you have any utility spells or features, like you say that Forrest can look for food. I will say you could potentially use that to help, because looking for food, whoever you're chasing would also need food.
That's true. So
if you were to say that Forrest is looking for, like, where might there be water, where might there be wildlife, that would be...
well, I mean, because he'd be doing that anyway, so that makes sense, yeah.
I will say, because of the lack of wildlife here, I will ask you for an individual survival check, but with your feature, the DC is very low. I will say if... so I'm going to ask before anything, Forrest, could you make me a survival check with a DC of 10?
I can certainly try. Sure can't, though.
Sure can't? I will say you find enough food for 1d4 people. So if you would like, but you don't think that's enough, because you're trained tracker too. So you don't think someone who doesn't have that sort of wildlife experience probably would not have been able to scour for food. So So for this, you still found 2 people's worth of food for the day, but you did, but there was no additional progress towards finding Dumont.
Sure. Yep.
What is Trish doing?
Waiting for someone to tell her to help because she has no tracking. Like, she does, but she's sort of like, oh, Boris has got it covered. Morel's got it sort of done there. She's gone through her spells. Nothing really there. So she would just be there to help when required.
As some sort of mascot or a way to give us,
I suppose there's a way
some kind
that you
of
could
boost of some sort.
inspiration, sort of, yes.
Yeah.
I can understand what you're saying there. I mean, I got to stretch it over the whole day. Would you like some straight away?
I mean,
No, I will say this could apply because this would maybe, I'm just spitballing ideas here, maybe Trish pulls out like a survival guide and is reading tips out loud, or like maybe she's like reenacting, telling everyone about this one murder mystery she read where they had to track someone through the mountains and how they caught the guy.
Yeah, that
That
sounds
would be
more
helpful.
Tristan's brain.
Yeah.
So that would definitely, I would definitely
Okay.
allow for the use of bardic inspiration.
All right, 1d6.
but yeah, mechanically, it's also better to use it on these higher DC rolls after all,
Okay.
because it's only going to
Yes.
get easier if we succeed.
Yeah.
Yes, that is true. So, Mirel, I'm going to ask you now for a survival check with advantage and a d6 extra, which is also very good since you want that surplus value.
Mm-hmm.
You want to beat the DC as much as
That's
possible.
true.
I will
yeah,
say
good
that
point.
you can push if you want to as well.
Okay.
That's a
Okay, so we
flat
got 15,
15, yeah.
and then a dirty 20.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so you got a 5 extra.
Yeah.
That was all inspiration.
Oh. Oh.
Nice.
That was perfect. The perfect inspiration,
Oh, yeah.
Orb.
Thank
Just
you.
the right amount of inspiration.
Full
So-
inspiration.
Several hours pass, you keep tracking, you manage to stay on it. Now, I want someone, I think it's time for Roju to
Huh?
roll a d12 for a potential random
Oh.
I
encounter.
do like D12s. Ooh, that's a 1.
It
Just
might
like
be
the
okay, it
weather,
might
it's
be a good
probably
thing.
good, right?
Yeah.
Probably, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine,
It's
don't worry
fine.
about it.
It'll be fine.
As you're following this track, Forest, you pick up the scent of iron,
Mhm.
like very strongly. Not blood, more like just broken ore.
Mm.
And you can feel just smells really strongly.
Would you say there's a high smell of ore?
And I would, yeah, I would.
In this mountain?
It's high and in the mountains.
That's wild.
Hmm.
You can smell it, and you start looking around. Would you give me a perception check?
Absolutely.
You better find this ore.
It's just for you. It's a 5.
It's a 5.
Yeah. But passive, though, it's 13, you know?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So you keep walking, and you start seeing along the ridges, because you're now in the mountains, walking through a treacherous path. But there's broken rocks that have fallen down, and you can see revealed little veins of various types of ore, but they also look like they've been excavated or like picked out. Like there's these little grooves into the rocks around.
Hmm.
Oh.
Whoop.
Oh,
Goodbye.
We lost one.
maybe as you suddenly find yourself surrounded by a group of creatures that are clicking and clacking and chittering and looking all of you. They're long antennae sort of feeling the air around. Why don't we go on a quick break?
Oh, shit.
And hopefully we get Orb back.
I don't love that. Josie, you can't make us fight them.
I'm just going to be in the corner here. Don't mind me.
Can we, is this working? Is this it?
No,
it doesn't affect me. I'm fine.
100%. But yeah, I'll send us to a quick break.
Yeah, we'll be back in a few minutes.
We'll be back.
It'll be fine. Still no orb.
I think it's because, and hear me out, this is a pretty wild guess. But you see how we're all in square video boxes here? In fact, our overlay is very square, and I just feel like it could be more sphere friendly. This is not a very sphere friendly place right now.
You're saying it's a geometry issue?
I think it's a geometry issue.
Right,
I think we have too many corners, and nobody puts Orby in a corner because orbs have no corners.
That's true.
Yeah.
Or it could be a power outage.
I mean, yeah. But we're gonna give Orb some few minutes to see if he can come back in some way, shape, or form, or at least let us know if he's not coming back. Otherwise, I'm sorry to say, but the two of you,
we got this.
No,
don't worry, Josie.
Fine.
We're prepared.
Look, I mean, just think about the last time it was me and Cuddly fighting something ourselves. We rolled all ones and couldn't beat a bush.
It's true.
Yeah, I do remember that. I hate that you remember that and brought it up, though.
Yeah.
For anyone interested, that was Mirellen Forest's,
we did start a
0.5.
We did kind of start a little bit of a forest fire, but I think it got better.
Yep. Look, I think...
Omina, it's not the internet this time. It's his entire power is out.
Oh, no. Yeah. Like Laura said, the wombats stopped pedaling.
They did. You should get a roof-roo like Cuddly has.
I should have a roof-roo. On that note, it was raining today, and there are definitely some areas that are leaking. Not in the house, outside the house. So maybe don't get a roof-roo if you want your roof rained.
Well, what I'm hearing is you need to reinforce your roof.
Yeah, they're not light by any means.
They are. When someone says an animal is pure muscle, they haven't seen a kangaroo.
Roos are freaking ripped, man.
They don't even go to the gym. They are the gym.
They are the gym. Yeah.
They're like Pokemon gym
reinforce the roof. Oh my god.
Now I'm leaving. I'm walking home.
But yeah, we got this.
We got this.
I believe.
You got this? I mean, I will still pilot the friends.
Yeah,
you
look,
know?
I think we don't even have to fight. I think we can ride them and catch up even further to...
Animal handling.
I forgot his name again. Animal handling.
It's Dumon van Hulsen.
Dumon von Hansen.
Dumon. Yeah. That's it. I literally have what he looks like, but I did not write down his name.
Yeah.
Dumon.
Dumon von Hansen.
I did write down that Tinker got a battle bug, though, so that was obviously the important part of it.
That was very important.
Yeah.
That was the most important notes. Yeah. I don't think I wrote down anything else for that entire episode. What am I doing with my life?
I got one or two notes.
I got the Dumon thing, and then I got that Tinker got a battle bug, and then I didn't put anything about Alex. So
do or Dumon.
Poor Alex.
There is no try.
Do or Dumon. Dumon, I choose you. He Dumons your attention. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No,
but how about this? How about just for the heck of it, I show you what's going on?
Oh, on some kind of
I love seeing what's random mountain is the map.
Battle related?
I love that. I love that. Oh, they're kind of cute. Hold on. They're like lizard beetles.
Yeah, let me zoom in a bit more.
I thought they were like ants, but they are not. They are, in fact,
Yeah, they're
like
kind of
little cute moth-looking creatures, but with 4 legs.
They what in the fuck are those? I mean, these are just, you know, your good old classic rust monsters.
Oh shit!
I think
Those are
like-
rust monsters. Wow.
These are rust monsters.
I had no idea
it's
what
just
they
that
looked
in
like.
the token, their antennae are folded back. Usually they're at the front.
Oh shit!
Joke's on you. I don't know what a rust monster is, so I'm not scared.
Oh.
I'm not
They,
scared because I can't read.
Joke's on you.
What? I don't... Laura, you can't... No. Laura, you can't bring that into this. I was...
You were on fire last night, Joe.
Last night during the one-shot, I was punning. I was punning hard. And it felt so good to dish it back.
Yes, join us. Trying to find a nice way to sit these guys.
I don't feel like...
a little bit. There we go. Oh, yeah, I didn't
I feel
see.
like they're fine. I'm looking at them in this little photo. They don't look bad. They look like a little... Oh, okay. Look, it's a face.
Reading is not the way. Delia, please.
Rust monsters are
They
freaky.
got those feathery antennas like a moth, and I'm not scared. I like moths. They're like an...
Like, I'm glad my
Like
sword
a-
is what
like
made
a
of wood is all
beetle?
I'm saying.
Lizard.
Yeah. I was thinking like your sword is probably fine.
Yeah. Oh, am I even carrying anything? I got a dagger. Oh, I
You
got 2
leather
daggers.
armor.
Yeah, it doesn't rust though. It's
You
fine.
don't even have leather armor. You're
I don't have
technically
any
not
armor.
armored.
Whoa.
I don't have any armor. I have 2 daggers, and they can't have them because they're mine.
Oh. I see.
Those
how
are
it is.
just
But-
tasty snacks for rust monsters, though.
You know what else? I feel like surely Tinker's grabby claw is a little rusty by now. I mean, it's been out in the weather.
I mean, it's
We don't
possible.
know. Yeah.
It's
And maybe
possible.
But also, look around. Like, we are in the high ore. Like, that is why.
It makes
is why
sense
you're
why they're
here.
here. Yeah.
Yeah. That's. Oh, here, by the way.
Huh?
I hope you got that.
Go what?
Did it not do the thing?
I didn't see a thing.
No, I did wrong. It's me.
Oh,
I'm the
it's you?
problem. There.
Oh.
Whoa, a handout. It's
Whoa.
Trish.
Whoa. It's Trish.
Is
Oh,
it
I
Trish?
see-
It was not supposed to be
I see
Trish.
the- Oh, I
but
see the
now
rust
it's a
monster. Here we go.
Is that a...
Yeah.
Sorry, is that a circular saw? Oh,
No,
it's
that's
a shield. Okay, it's eating a shield. I thought it had a circular saw for a jaw.
I thought
and
that was its head there for a second as well.
I was more concerned for a second.
Yeah, it's just
Well, they
chowing
got
down
little
on
beaky,
a metal shield.
little
It'll be
beaky faces.
fine.
Yum, 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 yum.
That
Yeah.
sounds like
Well-
that's a face a tender leech lover could love as well.
With that, however, I'm gonna ask the two of you to roll some initiative.
What? We didn't even get a chance to talk to them, Josie.
I'm going to opt to be at Cuddly's initiative.
You know what? That tracks.
Because I can't really team up with the 2 people who aren't here.
Yeah. Well, I rolled a 20 because I'm shooketh, but
You got a 20?
Let's go.
I got a
Bryce.
20. I didn't even get a chance. I didn't even get
So yeah, at the top of a round, we got Mirelle and Forrest.
But they haven't done anything yet. I don't want to go first.
They are definitely like hungrily crawling down the sides of the mountain. You can see this viscous liquid dropping from their mouths, and as their antennae are like sort of touching the rocks every now and then, you see like you just hear like, and you see veins of ore just start dissolving, and they slurp it all up, and they're just crawling down in your direction, probably drawn by the metal that you all collectively carry.
Oh, lovely. Would we have run into these before?
Make history checks, the two of you. History or nature?
History or
what's higher?
nature are both 0 because they're intelligence.
Oh,
Excellent.
wow.
I
but I
got
thought it was
We'll go
smart boy.
nature because I feel like that's more on brand.
Oh, nope. I got a 3 on my
16.
history. I apparently don't
Okay.
remember going through the Iowa Mountains.
Forrest, you've heard about these. You haven't run into them. They don't seem to be
I don't think-
locals
No,
to the Wandering Woods.
I wouldn't think so.
But you've definitely heard about them. You've probably heard Eobard cursing about them, or like saying things like, "At least they weren't rust monsters." You know, a lot of things like that. And all you know is that they eat metal.
Okay. But we didn't run into any on the way here, which is that's
you would
good.
not have.
So I think Mirel probably would not know what the heck these are. Forrest, have you seen these? And she's kind of readying something.
I've not seen these before, no, but my nose tells me that they're trouble. I'm pretty sure they ate metal.
And she looks at your armor.
As you say that, Tinker will go, "Ah!" And just like exclaim and hug his backpack.
Oh no, his cannon! We can't let him lose his cannon. He just got that.
It's canon now.
It's a cannon event.
I cannot believe you.
No shot, no shot.
No shot, no shot. No.
Okay, I'm going to Mirel would like to she would like to miss on purpose.
Oh, you want to do
okay.
like a warning shot?
Yeah, I would like to do a lightning lure towards the closest one, probably this, crawling down these rocks, and I would like to do it just in front of it.
Yeah.
And basically
you
just
cast a
whip the rock.
lightning lure. You whip the rock. I will ask you to make an intimidation check.
Oh, lovely. Oh, baby, that's a 19.
Ooh, nice.
A 19.
Oh, I love it.
It like takes a step back. It hisses and clicks. Like there's definitely a shittering like sound coming at you, and its antennae are like moving around. It takes a few steps back and maybe communicating something. You see like its tail is like flaring a little bit, shaking in the air, and the others are doing similarly.
If you stay back and you do not him, he's not made of metal. Or is telling them let's lie to them.
All right. I'm just going to move up here to huddle up. And I guess I'm going to follow Morel's lead on this one.
Okay.
She just, I don't know. She's trying to scare them off because she sees that.
Because as
maybe
questionable
this
as
one might
Roju
be, like,
finds it, I think Forrest would go for this. And sort of like, weapon drawn and sort of like pointing at them. It'd also be like in fact, we'll speak with animals. And
oh, nice. I didn't know you could do that.
I absolutely can. There it is. One speak with animals, please.
One speak with animals coming up.
Yeah, he's just gonna be like, you stay back now. We don't want to hurt you, but if you come at us, we will.
Yeah, and you hear that chittering again. And it's flaring its tail, and it seems to moving its antennae, they're moving their feet. You can tell that they are communicating with each other, but you're not picking up any words.
Okay.
Like, you feel like based on what Mirel said about hunters understanding their prey when she said she could talk to fish, these are probably not beasts.
Oh no.
So this is all Mirel's fault for making Forrest think he could do this.
Shit. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
It's cool. It's just a spell slot. It's fine.
Okay, but did you Did you chitter to them? I mean, did they understand you?
I don't know. Well, probably not. Look, if I realize that they're not
talking to you, then probably not. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, as per the spell, it's communicate with beasts for the duration. So if they're not a beast, then they won't understand.
They are not beasts, but if I recall, I think these might be on your list of things, Forrest.
Oh,
You got a list? I love lists.
I got a little list. Are they monstrous types?
They sure are. So you, after that beast speech, it maybe doesn't connect. You feel like that maybe the hair on your neck stands on end, and you get this sensation of like these things are not good news.
Morel, I don't think we're gonna get out of this one.
You don't think they will run away?
Nope.
Oh no. Well?
And I didn't have an action to prepare to attack when they approach.
What is this fourth wall? What is this?
Actually, what I can do, though, I'm pretty sure I've got a bonus action spell I can cast. Although, no, that would have to be a cantrip, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would, since you cast a spell.
So never mind. I guess I can't do shit.
Can't do shit. I mean, you can stand there and be ready with your entire Rolodex of reactions.
And have a reaction is what I'll do. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, because I already took my turn, and I also have no bonus.
I feel like we made a mistake.
I just don't have bonus action. I just have 0. Like, I have none whatsoever. It's fine.
Yep.
Give me a net. Let's do this.
Give it. So you're done with yours?
Yeah.
The two of you are done.
Yeah.
This rust monster up here is going to start crawling down. Let me double check its speed. Oh, it's so fast. It comes all the way down this hill and is going to lunge at Tinker with its antennae.
Hey, no! What did I just say?
Let's see. Yeah, so Tinker is going to try to jump to the side because it's a saving throw.
Oh, so it's not an attack?
No, it's not an attack. It's not going to bite. It's more like the antennae start feeling up towards him. There, he means being felt up by the bug. He fails. So
he is seen by the bug.
Something. He is indeed seen by the bug. Let me double check. Yeah,
because all my reactions are all like when a creature hits a target with an attack. So if this isn't technically an attack, although
it's not,
I would argue if he's like reaching out and trying to touch him with this thing, and it's gonna do damage or something, I would feel like
it doesn't do damage.
Oh, okay.
What's happening instead is it's moving up and down, and the antennae gets to the end of his grabby claw, and it starts corroding. Like very quickly, like pock marks of rust start showing up.
Oh, I see.
Then I guess I just watch as my reaction.
Yeah, I mean, because you're like getting ready, but it's moving up, but it's touching the ground. It's not going to bite him. However, I believe it is next rust monster. This one is going to wrong. This one is going to rush at you and try to bite you, Forrest. With a 22 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
You take 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just reading your stuff. Yeah, and that's all that one can do. The next one is going to do the same. It rushes up. This one is going to try and it comes, it walks up while one is like biting at you, it's gnawing at your feet, at your knees. This one's antennae, it almost stands up on its rear legs, and the antennae start like trailing your armor, like almost like it's sniffing and trying to touch your armor. I'm gonna need a dexterity saving throw.
Don't do it. Oh, my dex is one of my worst saves.
But at least you don't have disadvantage anymore.
What?
Or was that stealth?
roll,
Never mind.
please.
I lied. I'm sorry, I lied.
Wow,
Roll.
liar.
I'm a liar.
Come on, you can do it.
Nope. That's a 9.
9. Your armor has a -1 penalty to AC now.
Rude.
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 Yes.
Even adamantine?
Yes, because it's not magical, it's precious metal.
It's still listed as uncommon magical.
Yeah, but it's not technically magical, it's a precious metal.
I suppose. Don't like it.
And with
though.
that, I know you don't like it. I am fully aware that you don't like it. But Trish, what does Trish do? Trish is going to do what Trish always does. Trish is going to cast sleep at 2nd level.
I knew it. I knew it. I was like, if Trish is gonna do one thing, it is put a monster to
20-foot
sleep.
sphere. Yeah. But it's a good one. So Trish is going to get 20-foot sphere. She's been practicing. I'm just gonna measure out. This is not necessarily where she's aiming it. I'm just measuring. She wants to hit as many as possible. That's how she's gonna. Wait, she can probably. No, not. Crap. So she can only get 3 at best. No, here we got 4.
Oh, there you
Come
go.
on. Just
Kind
give
of.
this to me. There we go. 4. Okay.
Nice.
So
Oh.
I'm gonna roll for the Trish. I'm gonna roll 78.
Let's go.
Hold your horses. Keep your nubbins.
Not bad.
23. The one that just felt you up
Oh,
is going to go to sleep. The others
Nice.
are fine.
you think they're a honk-shoe kind of monster or a me honk?
She starts saying a little rhyme. She's mentioning she's saying, why don't you all just go to sleep? There's nothing to see here. And one of them just songs out after getting maybe like a little dribble, a little taste of some adamantine armor. And she is then going to move up to the side here, and she's going to say that Forrest, you gotta step away faster. And she's gonna give you a bardic inspiration.
What? I don't want to hear that from you.
What do you mean?
Step away faster.
Why don't you just not get hit, forehead?
Just don't get hit.
Why don't you just get hit, Forrest?
Yeah.
The one up on the hill is going to go for this one is going to try to bite Mirel, who tried to
Gross.
lash it with a lightning lure. Here it comes. Kapow! That's a whole 8 to hit.
Oh. No. Mirel kind of gives it like the look too. She's like, I am disappointed. She's just,
It
she's
goes
just like,
to bite you, and you just step to the side,
Right.
like hold up your cloak.
No.
And we got one more over here. This one is also going to. I'm gonna roll for this one. This one is also going for Mirel. This one's gonna bite you. It doesn't smell too much metal on you, but it's going to try to like chomp you. You try to shoo its friend away, so now it's going to try to get you away from the group. This one, however, is a 16 to hit.
oh, that one does hit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Forrest, any
into seven,
reactionaries?
I was waiting to see
You're sentineling?
whether it hits or not. But yeah, I'm gonna.
It did
intercept.
hit. I'm rolling damage.
Well, you can
Oh,
take
shit.
11 off whatever you roll.
Okay, I can't roll that much, so yeah. So it goes to bite you, and Forrest just kicks it after being angry at Trish calling him out. He just puts his foot away, like shoos it off, like just pushes it away from. With that, we got Tinker. Tinker does not like where he's standing right now. He's having a really bad time. And he's screaming at the top of his lung, hugging his backpack, terrified of what might happen to his poor backpack. I think he is going to... Is he too panicked to care about the sleep spell, is the question.
I don't think he panics, does he? He's never really
he's not
struck me as a
panicked.
panicky person.
That's true. But would he care about the sleep spell? Would he bother minding the sleep spell?
He hasn't in the past. But the one, I would say the one that's still awake is the one that made his little
I don't know.
thing
He
rusty, and he would take an offense to that.
He's always given other people a hard time about hitting things that were fast asleep, hasn't he?
No, he definitely woke up that one guy from Suggestion. Just from time to time.
That's right.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, but I'd say that he's more offended at the one that actually touched his stuff.
Oh, true.
Okay.
Which is not the sleeping one, because I feel like that's just where his mind would go, you know?
Yeah.
He'd be like, what the actual, this is mine. So
I don't know how Aussie would describe this, but I'm gonna just guesstimate that he pulls out like a little rubber leather bladder. He puffs into it and then he slams it, and he's going to Thunderwave.
I love that.
So he can what?
Quality wave.
Quality wave. I'm just gonna see. He can't. No, it's supposed to be a 3x3. Don't lie to me, game. I'm being lied to by Foundry. I'm sorry. I'm very stressed about being like several players down.
Do not worry.
I mean, yeah, you don't need to worry about that.
We're just fighting rust monsters and chilling.
Yeah,
we're all out of rust monsters.
There we go. I'm gonna hit 2 rust monsters. They're gonna roll saves. One is asleep. It's gonna auto fail.
Nice.
Suck it.
You can't really do much against it. Let's see. They got that's a save, and what's your spell to save DC, sir? They both succeed, even though one's asleep. No, because it auto fails. Never mind. I can't.
You
sorry.
can. You're good.
You already are. That's the thing.
Okay.
You're already doing it.
Here we go. I'm doing it, Peter.
You're doing it, Peter.
So this one is blown back into the wall. I'm actually gonna roll impact damage. It's gonna take an additional 5 points of impact damage. It's no longer asleep though, I can tell you that much.
Oh, well.
There we go. With that Tinker going to do anything else? Does he have any bonus actions? Tinker, I don't know how you work. I don't know. Yes, he is going to let out a screech. He's gonna yell, "Don't come near me!" And he's gonna use a draconic cry. So all the rust monsters in the near vicinity, you all have advantage on your attacks on them. So not the 2 that are like to the down right, but all the others you have advantage on.
Yeah, sweet.
Nice.
And with that, we got the last rust monster, and it's going to run up and try to do more metal eat on the forest. So give me a dexterity save.
Do it. Stop.
Don't do it.
Do not once.
Stop it.
No.
Oh my fucking god, that dice tip.
I mean, that's unfortunate.
Let's see.
To avoid the rust monster charge. Yeah, so your armor now has a -2.
Oh, we gotta get this. Okay.
Yep. Cool. Yep.
Yeah, cool. We're back at the top with Mirella and Forest.
Okay. Oh, no, sorry, that would be disadvantage. We won't do that then. No, we won't do that.
Gonna hit a rust monster is what I'm gonna do.
Go for it.
Go
for it.
Can I shocking grasp to your hit?
Oh, I would.
Would that be a thing?
Sure.
Am I close enough, actually? Hold on.
Yeah, you have one that both of you could reach with that.
Although, not a metal sword, mind you, so I don't know how...
True. I wish I could give your armor a crackly, so whenever they touched it, they could just they just get zapped from it.
Zap the little feelers.
Zap them.
That would be great.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. If it's not gonna work together, that's okay. But
I mean, that depends. Describe to me what you want to do, and I might be swayed. I'm benevolent, after all.
Oh, well, okay. I'm kind of thinking that if, depending on which one Forrest would go for,
yeah,
I would either use Lightning Lure or Shocking Grasp, just to add a little zap to it. I'm wondering if it would almost arc off of the armor onto them instead of the sword, because I know the sword is wooden. Trying to think of how that might work.
Well, don't think so much about the actual physics of it, just what you want to happen. What you want to happen.
Kind of want Force to hit hard and me to like give it a little stunned effect afterwards. That's what I think I want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, why not? I will say you could, if the two of you attack the same one, I will let you get ready and essentially will add your damage to Forrest's attack.
Nice. Okay.
All right.
Cool. And I can reach all of them with a lightning lure, so yeah. So
and Forrest does have advantage because of the draconic crime.
Ooh. I already forgot about that. Thank you for the reminder. I'm just trying to find the other feature for Channel Divinity. Oh, there it is. What does it do?
You got an entangle, I believe.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to see if that's going to be useful at all. Actually, could be really useful. Tempted, but that is an action. No, we'll do. I'm going to go with Morel's plan here, and we'll try and double up a whack.
Double up a whack.
Let's whack. Okay. Who do you want to whack?
A wiggity whack.
Yeah. Wiggity whack.
Actually, I guess it doesn't matter because it's D8 for either one. So.
I suppose it would.
Yeah. So you get a D8 lightning damage on top of whatever else you do. Thanks to Morel.
Does it need to be one adjacent to Morel? Like, does it need to be this one? Or
no, I can reach
10-foot reach.
Oh, sick. All right. Well, I might take this one then.
Yeah.
Would you like to roll the extra D8, or would you like me to?
Oh, you
although, what are the secondary effects of lightning lure? You can pull it towards you.
Yeah, I can. Although I suppose it can't really come too far towards me because it's already next to Forrest. Yep, it would be pulled up to. It must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pulled up to 10 feet in a straight line towards me, and then take 1d8 lightning damage if it is within 5 feet of me. I see. I'm sorry.
Oh, so you have to yank it for that. But that's why we're doing the rule of cool. You don't have to yank it. You're.
We can just add that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, 18 definitely hits, and this is a monstrosity.
Lovely. Well, then we're absolutely going to pump it with a smite.
Nice.
Oh, big smite.
Have a nice little 6 lightning.
So it's
very delicious.
4 for slashing damage, and then the divine smite. Where is it? 2d8 plus 1d8. So there's the 2 for 4, and the extra 1 is an extra 5.
Ooh, so you got 19 points of damage with that hit. Would you like? It's not a killing blow, but please describe this combo to us, the two of you.
Oh yeah, I'd kind of like to imagine with the lure, maybe you like flicking up into the air or something, and me just sort of like slamming it. I almost just like chopped my microphone in front of me, but like just slamming it down out of the air.
Yes.
Oh, that's so cool. Like it gets yanked up and then you come and just bring it back with extra force.
Yeah.
I mean, the question is, do you want to put a stone strike into this as well?
I mean, I could send it flying more, I guess.
Oh, I feel like it would die.
Because it does not look like it's holding up. So, like, as it slams down, you feel like you have a split second where you could push a little bit extra.
All right, why not? 2 force damage on top of that.
2 force damage. Does it get pushed away?
If it makes it's got to make a strength save.
Strength save? Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I rolled a natural 18.
Oh yeah, that'll definitely do it.
So you just slam it into the ground, and like it's just crushed. You can see its carapace is like folded in on it. It's bleeding profusely, and the smell, like actually smells like iron and rust, is just permeating the air now. But it's moving like jaggedly, like it can't move properly. It's just going a little bit. Anything else? The two of you.
I think I feel like I need to just cast Shield of Faith on myself now to get those 2 AC back.
Okay.
Probably pretty good.
So that is what I'm doing.
Oh. Sorry, I forgot how to quicken a spell. I use a...
You spend a sorcery point.
I spend a sorcery point, and then I can cast a spell as a bonus action?
You gotta check how many it would cost. It costs a different
I might not
based on
have
the
enough.
spell
Yeah,
level.
that's right.
What do you mean not have enough? You have like 1 million sorcery points.
Oh, I have like 5. That's right. That's right. I can't solve there's heightened, there's... Oh no, where's the quick one? Oh, I don't have the quick one. Never mind. I don't have the one.
You don't have it? Are you sure? Check your feet, because you do remember the other ones are listed by your feet.
Mm-hmm. My feet are under the desk, Josie.
Yeah, you gotta look down.
Don't look down on me.
I'm sorry. Oh, wait. I think I am looking in the wrong section. Please hold. Oh, no, I have heightened spell. I'm sorry. I do not have quicken. No, I do. It's just 2. That was a roller coaster for me. Okay, since that was a cantrip that I cast, I want to cast a spell now.
Yes.
To just finish it off, because I see that it's kind of not great.
Because so you are quickening.
Yeah.
So you cast a spell as a bonus
I've
action.
used 2 of those. I would like to cast Chaos Bolt because as a
you
mercy,
will have
really.
disadvantage because you are so many monsters all around you.
Oh, if I hit a different monster, that's all right.
Oh, you have advantage because of the Draconic Cry, so it's a straight roll. You're fine.
It's a straight. Okay, yeah.
I believe.
So let me be perfectly clear. It's a straight roll.
Does a 17 hit?
Depends. Which one are you hitting? I'm joking.
Oh, I'm trying to
hit.
finish off the one that is clearly dying.
Okay. Well, 2 of them are pretty badly hurt. The one by the wall and the one that Forrest pretty much just
I'm trying to finish off the one that
turned into a
Forrest and
crush
I
tin can.
smacked to
Forrest is
agreed.
cosplaying as a hydraulic press right now.
Yeah. I would like to just mercy kill, I think.
Welcome to my hydraulic press channel.
No. Okay. So
yeah, roll to hit. No, you did hit, so roll damage.
I did hit. So roll damage. I get to choose? Oh, I think it's forced. I think I rolled force damage. So I guess I just add to it, and it looks like it's a 9.
You roll 2d8, and based on the d8, you get to pick which damage type you want.
I would like force damage, because that's what Forrest is already applying. Just give him that extra little oomph, and then...
More
yeah, so as Forrest is like pushing it into the ground, like his wooden sword is just like starting to cut through it and crush at the same time. You unleash like a quick spell like from the side, and it just like scatters, like the body is blown apart.
All right.
Is that the end of the 2 of yours turn?
Yes, it is.
With that, we got a rust monster. It's gonna keep going for Tinker. This time, it's as he's trying to shoo it off after it got to his grabby claw. It's gonna try to bite the Tinker. I believe it will hit with a 19. Forrest, are you responding? Almost.
Depends how much damage
certainly.
it's doing.
Depends on how much damage. That's true. I'm gonna roll. It's doing 4 points of damage.
Then I'm just gonna hit it
Oh, you're on Sentinel Strike?
Yeah,
Sentinel
Tinker
Strike.
would argue that it's the emotional damage that really counts here.
Yeah.
Oh, do I still get
Surely.
advantage or no? Because it was only till Tinker's turn, wasn't it?
Oh, let me double check if it's till the beginning. I think it's till the beginning.
I think it-
until it starts. Yeah, so it's not
Yeah, cool.
advantage.
So 16.
A 16 will hit.
Hooray! And 5 damage.
5 points of damage. Solid hit. So it goes to bite Tinker. You hit it in response after you just finished crushing the other one. You pivot around, and it's starting to look hurt. This rust monster in the back, seeing that its friend is dead, is actually it is going to run up and start eating its buddy.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I mean, well,
I just got. Why is it not telling me things? Why am I being lied to? I'm being lied to. Can someone stop lying to me?
sorry. That was me. I'll stop.
Stop it. Stop it.
Stop it.
Stop it. There we go. I am going to effectively gain 9 temporary hit points.
Oh, from eating your buddy?
that's pretty metal.
That's pretty metal. Yeah.
Get out.
I wouldn't worry about it. No, that one was bad.
No, it
No,
was
it was,
awesome.
it was still, it's still counted though. I like it.
But it is effectively using the rally feature, is what it's doing. But since it's a monster, they can't just do it, so I'm having it eat its friend. It's Trish's turn. Why did that one get 10 hit points? Stop lying to me. Why is it always lying to me?
I couldn't
I'm
tell
so
you.
sorry.
Don't be sorry.
I...
You think 10 hit points are gonna stop me, Josie?
Oh
They
shit!
are.
I don't
They
know.
are.
I don't know.
They might.
What would Trish do in this situation? Trish is finally going to maybe do something. She's gonna back up. She's gonna get an attack of opportunity on her that misses, and she's gonna pull out the Satisfier and shoot the rust monster in front of Mirel.
I was
She
gonna
backed
say.
up? I doubt that.
I was gonna say she
Okay.
just pulls out the gun and just like point blank.
Okay, fine. I'll stay there. I'll shoot for melee. No. Everyone says
Look,
no. She
we
would shoot
want her
point
to
blank.
stop shooting
She would shoot
immediately,
point blank and
but
like.
she would not.
No,
Honestly,
I'm
it's a
shooting.
respect
I'm
thing.
shooting. I
Yeah.
hit.
Oh yeah, that's.
Well,
Did
you're
you hear
definitely
that,
not
Orb?
playing
I
right.
hit with your gun.
You hit point blank
Hell
with
yeah.
the gun. It can be done.
It can be done. It's
I'm-
going to be
I'm
doing
very proud of
a
Trish.
fair amount of damage as well. I
yes.
rolled shit. It's doing 5 points of
That
damage.
is correct. Trish's
Yeah, but, like,
tiny
it's-
pistol is called the Satisfier.
It's the
Yeah.
victory of the thing. It doesn't matter how much
Yeah, so
damage.
she pulls she pulls out her gun, shoots it, and
It's
actually hits this thing.
Hell
Boom.
yes.
It without like the gunshot echoes through the mountains around. The creature like whines, cricks, and backs up. And what can she do with the bonus action? You know what? Right now, she's not going to do anything. She's too stunned that she actually hit something. The one that just got hit is for sure going to turn and attack her.
Oh, well.
No, it's going to try to eat her gun.
Oh no!
But she just holds the gun up and can't reach. She got a 19 on her dex save. So she's just like, no, like holding the gun
No.
up in the air, like away from it. Like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
This rust monster is
But it looks delicious.
the smell of gunpowder and metal in the air. I'm gonna say is gonna lure this monster over. So it's going to leave your threatened range forest, but you have already used your reaction, I
Used my
believe.
reaction, yeah.
So it's also going to go and try to go for Trish's gun.
I wish I could hit it.
She got a
once.
natural 20, so she's still holding it in the air. Like,
She's just got this.
Well, here's the question. The bullet, though, is made of metal, is it not?
it is.
So maybe he would be trying to eat the bullet out of his friend.
Maybe. We'll
Throw
see.
that out there.
We'll see. Tinker's turn. Tinker, what do Tinker do? Tinker.
Spit. He throw acid.
He do. he throw acid? I mean, he does. It's true. I am going to use. Let's see. Splash because you could throw under creature within. Make a ranged attack or a creature. Okay, so he's going to. What's his dexterity score? It's actually pretty good. +3. He's going to grab one of his jars and just like crack it like someone would like with an urn in an action movie on one of these rust monsters.
Oh,
just a jar full of acid.
Nice.
He's got a that's cocked. A natural 20.
Oh.
Let's go.
Let's see what acid damage does in our
Special
critical
crit
damage
rolls?
rolls.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Acid.
yes, I got that.
The creature can only use one action or bonus action. Not
Oh.
both.
Wow.
Unfortunately,
That's
doesn't
pretty
do
good.
too much against these creatures, but it's still double damage as well. Holy heck!
Yeah.
Mm.
And I rolled very high, so
So that one's not so great.
no, that one he just like cracks a jar of acid over it. It immediately starts like dissolving and just like moving around like
Oh,
the
no.
antennae like fold in and start
Ugh.
melting away. And it's immediately dead. And he says, "That's what you get."
that is.
See, how do you like melting?
Yeah. Then Rust Monster over here is. I'm gonna roll for it. I'm rolling for it. It's gonna try to get at your armor, Forest. Actually, I'm gonna let you choose the shield or armor. Like if you block with your shield, or if it gets to your armor.
It's just a wooden shield, so I mean, I guess it's got metal bits, probably. I don't know.
Well, that's up to you,
what does
but
it
make
say?
that dexterity saving throw.
This is made from wood or metal.
Oh, it can be wood then, definitely.
But yeah. I was presuming wood, but yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fine. If you say wood, it's wood.
Is wood.
Also, for anyone around here, we did do some rule checking, and you can sleep in armor in D&D.
Look at
There
that
you go.
beautiful.
I actually rolled something that's not garbage.
Let's go.
17.
Yeah, so you see the antennae moving towards you.
Remembering
and-
Trisha's words of wisdom, take a single step backwards.
Yeah, you like, and you realize it worked. You just took like a half step to the side. Yeah, with that, we're back on top with Trish and no, not Trish, with Morel and Forrest.
Awesome. Let's
Alright.
see. Well, I guess I could go for the same one again. That worked pretty well last time.
Yeah, you do not have advantage this turn, so
I
it
don't
would be
have advantage this
disadvantage.
turn. Yeah.
Well, maybe do I do it now then? Oh, there's only 3 left though, right?
There's 4 left. This
4?
one there is one on top of the dead.
I didn't
I
see
didn't
that.
even. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. All right. Because I could Nature's Wrath.
Ooh, what does
but
that do?
It wouldn't do any damage, but it would restrain things within 10 feet of me,
Oh,
potentially.
which is everything. No, yeah, everything.
Which would hit
yeah.
all of them. And,
Does it say it's only enemies, or does it catch everyone?
Double checking. Ensnare a foe. Yeah.
No, there you go.
Oh no, it says a creature? Wait, is there only one?
Oh,
Special line to spring up and reach for a creature within 10 feet of you that can see you. Ah, lame. Never mind, I'm never casting that.
can I swap subclass, please?
Yeah.
No.
I thought it was like a cool AoE of vines that would like
yeah.
do a thing, but no. All right, yeah, never
I mean,
mind.
Forrest is plenty cool anyway.
He's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
he's a cool
would-
guy.
That's all right. We'll think about it. I'm just gonna hit something with a stick and be happy.
Oh, yeah, smack it.
Yep. This one's still alive, and this one's still alive, right?
Yes. The one in front of you is chomping on his dead body right now. The one right there.
It has.
But I think he was injured.
Was that the one that was injured and now has temp hit points?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. How injured was it looking? Before
maybe
it started chomping down.
it was definitely bloodied. It was definitely not looking good.
And that one's undamaged, right?
Correct.
Okay, well, I'll hit the temp hit points one and we'll
Yep.
go from there. Or we'll try to, at least. That'll hit. 24.
24 sure hits.
I think that'll hit.
Yeah, it should hit. Okay, so we're doing 11 slashing damage to start off with.
Yep.
And, we're just going to use our last... Oh, wait, no, I can't because I've already used all the spell slots. But we can give it a giant strike. Or stone strike, rather. So I'm going to use my last stone strike and do an extra 5 force damage.
It's barely standing.
And a DC 13 strength save.
DC 13?
Or be pushed.
Yes, I got a 19.
Cool.
Okay. I think I'm going to hop in and take the kill again. Because Muriel was hesitating because she was kind of stuck between these ones want Trish, these ones want Forrest. And I feel like Forrest would have struck first. And then she might have been like, oh, that one's, I just better finish it off.
Yep.
So she will throw a... no, she'll throw a chaos bolt at it, actually. Just hopefully that'll be a little better.
You do have disadvantage still.
How do I have disadvantage? I'm like right there.
Because you have enemies. Because it's a ranged attack and you have enemies in melee.
I didn't mean that to roll.
I didn't realize that was a thing. I thought if you were aiming for something ranged, then it would be fine. But
here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate 3 does that, but that's not the D&D 5e rolls. If I recall,
I haven't played Baldur's Gate
weird.
either. So.
It's just one of those. It's just one of those. But yeah, if you have an enemy in melee, ranged attacks have disadvantage.
Okay.
And there's one of those like video games like versions that says like it's only when you aim. No, it's hold on.
Actually, you know what?
I don't know.
I'll just risk one attack of opportunity.
Because I'm curious now as well.
I'm gonna risk one attack of opportunity.
You get one of an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
It's 10 to hit.
It doesn't hit.
No 10?
She's gonna run over and she's just gonna lightning. Shocking grasp it.
Shocking grasp? Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. So the rules, you're quite right, Josie. It's you have disadvantage on the attack roll if you are within 5 feet of a hostile creature who can see you and isn't incapacitated.
That might not.
So there you
go. I don't think it hit.
No, and 9 does
Embarrassing.
not hit. So you run up. It tries to bite you as you're leaving. You're charging up the lightning, but maybe you get confused. Maybe you're considering like, wait, is this thing like conductive? Will Forrest, who's whacking it, also get shocked?
Overthinking it as per the norm.
Yeah. As per the norm. Is that the end of the two of yours turn?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
Oh wait, I didn't use a bonus, did I? For anything? No.
I don't know. Is your stone strike is not a bonus? Then you have a bonus.
Yeah, I'll just use the what do you call it?
Harness divine power.
Yeah. I'm just trying to find it on my sheet. The thing that uses the channel divinity and gives me a spell back.
Yeah, it's harness divine power.
I'm sure it is. I just couldn't find it.
It should be if you look at your actions tab and you click bonus actions.
I found it. Thank you.
Oh, you found it. Good.
Nice.
Well done. Okay, well, we got a rust monster. The rust monster is barely alive. It's the one you just tried to smack. Mirel and Forrest, I give you the opportunity of a lifetime as I'm trying to run away.
Oh my gosh. What a bonanza.
What a bonanza.
Well, hold on.
Oh.
I'm taking the disengage action.
Sucks to have Sentinel.
Yeah. So you can still attack, but Mirel can't.
Mirel can't. That's okay.
All right.
It's fine. I guess.
That's a natural 20.
Does
that hit?
Yeah, it sure hits. And what damage type do you have? Does it matter?
Doesn't matter.
Slashing.
flashing? Okay, so you would force the enemy to drop an item they're holding. Well, too bad he dropped his life at your feet.
Well,
He had 2 hit points left. There's no way you couldn't.
no.
Just so we know, though, it did 14.
Yeah.
12 points of overkill. That's what we like to see.
Just like slam your sword down into it. You just crunch through it like an axe through a tin can.
Beautiful.
That's
So he's dead, for sure. With that, it's Trish's turn.
Oh, its speed gets reduced to 0 as well, Jesse.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What happens when it gets reduced
So
to
I can't
0?
disengage now, so, you know.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Uh,
The speed is 0.
Yeah.
the life is 0. Yeah.
Yeah.
It does put a damper on disengaging, actually.
It does. Trish, holding her gun up, is not enjoying being surrounded by these creatures, trying to hold her gun far, far away from everyone.
Trying to like shoot down at an angle at them, like, no, stop it.
Stop it.
Is going to use dissonant whispers to tell one to buzz off, shoot, go away.
That is also a very Trish thing to do.
So I'm gonna make a wisdom saving throw against a DC of 13. I rolled a 10, so it all comes down to the numbers game. I have a +1. It sure fails. It sure fails. So it's 3d6 psychic damage, and it has to use its reaction to run away. So that's a tenor. And it's gonna run away. Mirel, you do get an attack of opportunity as this one is trying to run for its life.
How hurt does it look?
It just got to the bloodied level. It looks like whatever Trish did, it's moving erratically, like it doesn't have full control over its limbs, and its antennae are like twitching in.
Yeah, we might try to take that one out. Wait, am I?
Do it.
Okay, finally, I'm not next to any freaking people. I mean, I'm next to people.
Well, still, you have to use a weapon attack because you're not a warcaster.
Oh, I'm not a warcaster.
No.
I don't.
So you have to do either an unarmed attack or you can use a dagger.
I could. I didn't think I really had them out, so I wasn't sure.
You kick it.
Well, you can draw weapons as part of movement, technically, right?
Yeah,
so, although as a reaction, I suppose, right?
Yeah, reaction.
So,
I don't
do you
think I
wanna
had
kick
the
it?
daggers out because it was coming from metal, so I'm just gonna try and kick it along its way, and it's probably not gonna hit. And I forgot how to do my unarmed. Oh, there it is. Bonk.
Yeah.
Did that roll?
You can do it.
I don't think that rolled.
No.
Oh, it did the
It
thing where it
doesn't
doesn't roll. That's fine. I'll just roll a d20.
Just roll with it.
And we'll add a
Sweep
2.
the leg.
A 13.
A 13 does not hit.
Yeah, I didn't think it would.
That
I
is
kind of
gonna
like
run-
kick out at it, like,
It's
yeah,
gonna run far,
you
far
go.
away.
Yeah.
It is another 20 feet off the map, just so you're aware.
Oh, Jesus.
That's fine. Goodbye.
They have a 40-foot speed.
Wow. That's pretty
They are
quick.
quick little buggers.
It's running away.
And
Trish.
stay out.
Don't come back.
And that's gonna be the end of Trish's turn. She might say, Morel, are you okay? And she's just gonna like pivot around so you're like back to back, and she's still holding her gun away from the one rust monster in front of her. This one that was forced to run away is gonna bravely keep running away.
Okay, good.
So it's going way off map. It's like disappearing over the hills and far away.
I can tell it's friends.
This one is still jumping for the gun. He's got to jump the gun.
Yeah.
They both reached for the gun.
Oh shit! Actually,
shit.
hold on, Trish. Trish just saves. Oh my god, that saving for proficiency. It's like jumps up and she barely gets the gun away from like the little antennae are trying to touch it in the air. And with that, it is then going to consider its options. It's just gonna move over one here. Tinker, we got a Tinker. Tinker's gonna smack. I believe. Tinker, do you have anything that's
Tinker
not made out of
smacks
metal? He does smack well. I think. Here's an idea. He's gonna take the disengage action and activate the spring step slops, and he's just gonna jump over here.
That sounds about right.
That's valid.
And then he's gonna, as a tinker bonus action, he's gonna pat his backpack and say that it's all gonna be okay.
That's also
Last rust monster. Last rust monster for the turn. I'm rolling a dice to check how it's feeling. It's feeling pretty good, pretty confident. It's going for. I'm gonna roll another dice to see if it's gonna attack or if it's gonna rust. It's gonna attack. It's coming to attack you now, Forrest.
Yeah.
Honestly, preferable at this point.
Much preferable.
Yeah.
19.
Come on.
I'll double check. Hold on. No, it's an 18.
It still hits. I've got exactly 18, even with
okay.
Shield of Faith. So, because I'm down to AC.
Oh my god.
8
Imagine having
points
AC.
of piercing damage.
I am going to flex and hopefully take none of that.
Oh, Stone's Endurance.
Stone's Endurance.
Let's go.
Yeah, I reduced that by 12.
Oh, yeah. You take nothing. Like, it goes to bite you, and you're just, like, holding your arm, like, flexing taut, and its teeth can't break through your skin.
I don't think so,
you
beastie.
even need armor. You don't even need it.
Mirel and Forrest, it might be your turn. No, because I'm afraid, so I'm gonna run away.
At first you were afraid.
Oh.
I was petrified. I do believe both of you have used your reactions this turn.
Yeah, I tried to kick someone and it didn't work. And I also am not next to it.
Yeah. If it's not our turn yet, then yeah.
Okay, it gets up there. Imagine that this little piece of hillside right here is like 15 foot high.
Can I just imagine I'm a monk for a second and just buy infinite reactions? That'd be great. Thank you.
Oh, but you can only do it like separate triggers. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's but it is your turn though.
It is.
And you do still have sight on this thing.
Yeah. Is this like elevation?
Yes, it's 15 foot up
15
to
foot
where
uppies?
the monster is going. 15.
Yep. How's this one looking?
It's got full hit points. It looks fine. It's just been trying to get at a gun this entire time.
I'm gonna hold on.
Does it look?
What if?
To me, does it look like it's still very committed to just trying to eat the gun?
Yes.
All right, because if that's the case, and I don't feel like there's immediate danger for them, I might chase.
You chase?
I'm gonna do a chase.
I will. What's your movement speed? Because it is a 15-foot climb to get up there.
15 foot. I can probably jump 15 foot.
Oh.
Ooh.
High jump.
But
Yep.
yeah, because I got like a lot of athletics and a lot of strength. What's the? I keep forgetting the rules for jump and 5e.
They are something.
It's like.
When you're jumping upwards, you do have a set amount based on your strength. So what is your strength score?
17.
17. Hold on. Let's see. Yumping. High yump. 3 feet plus your strength modifier.
3 feet plus strength mod?
Yeah, which would be
6?
6 either way. And it does say the DM may allow an athletics check. So I will say with your considering how tall you are, considering how tall you are,
I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to click that yet.
But you did, and you got a critical hit.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go for it.
I'm so sorry. I'll wait my
make
turn.
a DC 10
No.
athletics check. Make a DC 10 athletics check for me, Forrest.
Come on, dice. 12.
12. You like take a few quick steps. You squat down, launch, and you do the thing where you catch one hand on the ledge and pull yourself up and land on your feet.
Parkour move, yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
And like boom, put down your feet next to the creature. As you're doing this, there's a sudden explosion down below.
Sorry, I didn't mean to click second. I was just scrolling over and I was like,
Oh,
okay,
roll
that's what I'm gonna
damage.
do.
Roll
Do not
damage.
apologize for
I'm doing it,
rolling
I'm
a
doing
crit,
it.
madam.
Why are
Oh
you
my God.
only Cuddly? Only Cuddly would apologize for critically.
Oh my
hitting.
God.
I'm so sorry for
Okay.
doing well.
I'm so sorry for being good.
So sorry for doing well. It's not even that good. It's just a 4. But it's an 8 because it's times 2, isn't it? Let me look at my little. Hold on.
Is it? It says
Where is
total
it? Something
damage
else.
11.
Oh, total damage 11. It's an 8 on my thing. Oh, it looks like it's cold as well. It has just.
It's cold.
Oh, it was
11 cold
It was
damage
rolling the
times 2.
table. That was what it was doing. Yeah. It was a 4. It's cold damage.
No, wait, no. It jumps. It leaps because you rolled the double 2s on the damage. The cold damage also is dealt. The whole thing also jumps to another enemy within 30 feet.
Is that within 30? Oh.
Yes.
Oh my god, can we combo the
Yes.
jump? Can we
Yep,
combo the
it's
jump?
Jumping. It's
For sure.
good. Yes.
Like, yeah, like
So,
I leap up, bolt hits that guy, ricochets to the sword, and then we're frost smashing, right?
yeah.
It'll be frost.
So, that would be. Oh, so you just rolled very low, but it is 11 points of damage, which would be. It says, why is it only? Because it should be doubled, so it should be 22 points of damage.
Mm.
My sweet
And
child.
if it's cold, your
Nice.
speed is halved until the end of your turn. So if they do try to run away,
My God.
they're a little bit slower.
Yeah, and give us an attack roll, Forrest.
Yep. Oh, that was almost really good, but I'm going to push it because I think 11's not enough, right?
You're gonna push. You do still have bardic inspiration.
Do I? From what?
Oh, yeah, you never
You
used
didn't
that.
use it.
I don't even remember getting
never-
it.
Remember
you
when
did.
Trish was like, just dodge,
The-
forehead?
Oh,
Yeah.
was that inspiration?
Yeah.
Yes, I said
Wow.
you get a bardic inspiration.
Yeah, no, I just completely took that as an insult, and that was it.
No.
A D6, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, we got big. Does a 15 make it then?
It sure does.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Let's go. Garbage for a 6, though. That's still okay.
Ooh, I'm gonna ask you.
Is it going to be enough with the frost? If not, I'm going to smite it as well.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna say. As the frost hits, it just ricochets off. You feel a surge of magical energy, Mirel, and you manage to like bend the ice. So like it freezes one enemy near solid as the ice then turns up. You're moving it through the air as Forrest is jumping, and he lands down. He smashes into this creature, and almost as the ice hit, he golf swings at it, and it falls down, crashes into the other one, and they both go out.
Hey, yeah,
Yay.
let's go.
If you would have loved, if you have another like narrative you want to kill them with,
love that.
Yeah, no, I would. The only alteration I would make is
Yeah.
no, actually, that's pretty cool. It would just be a slight
they
variation
both have
on
2
that.
hit points left. They both have 2 hit points left, I think.
Yeah,
Or 4.
actually, no. Kind of what I imagine is like the leaping up and that sort of same sort of golf swing, but it kind of just like cleaving it in half and just leaving like a glacier coming out of the wound.
Oh, that's so
Yes.
cool. And then like one half of the body maybe just goes tumbling down the cliffside and smashes into the other rust monster, who's now also like partial ice, and it just shatters from the impact.
Beautiful.
And it is clear from Morel's expression that she did not mean to put that much power into it. She was just hoping for like a little slowdown or something. She did not think that was going to happen. She's just like,
Yeah, no, they are both down.
There's like a moment where Forrest was like, "Did I do that?" No. I was like, gives you the thumbs up.
it gives you a very tentative thumbs up. Like, did I do that?
And I knew that.
Oopsies.
Yeah, so the moment settles.
And I'm just gonna like while I'm up there, just like see if I can peer and make sure the other one's still running.
Oh, it's long gone. Like it's camouflaged against the mountainside.
yeah.
You also start seeing what looks like a tunnel system for creatures of their sizes, like maybe spread out. So there might be more in the vicinity, but none for now.
I'm gonna be like, trying to like wipe the rusty bits on the armor. Or whatever has actually happened to it.
Yeah, you look at it, and it's got some like tarnishing on it. What is the total AC bonus that your armor gives you?
Normally,
Yes,
it's an AC of 16.
it just flat says 16.
Well, because armor class in D&D just sets you to a specific AC.
Yeah, but some allow for dexterity, but the armor's AC is set to 16.
Well, I don't have any dex anyway, so yeah. But the armor class for
the
that
16,
armor
okay.
is 16. Yes. That was
Yeah,
what I'm
so
saying.
it's looking worn down. But it also looks like it would have taken a lot more for the armor to be unusable. It might need fixing.
Ugh.
It doesn't look like anything you can fix with your regular maintenance equipment.
Ugh.
Tinker might say that he can fix her up in the morning.
Really?
I'm
love
pretty
that.
sure. Let me actually check a thing.
I mean, he is a tinkerer.
He is a tinker. Yes,
this
he
is
can.
on brand.
He says that he for sure can fix it up in the morning.
Oh, I would be ever so grateful.
Which is to say that he needs to re-prepare spells so he can go take mending, and then he can fix it.
Beautiful.
But he has it in his little pocket of tricks.
Nice. At this point, it's still mid-afternoon. Okay.
Yeah.
Mirel might suggest they at least take a quick rest just to kind of recuperate.
Short rest.
Yeah, short rest.
Mm-hmm.
Just
That's
to
probably a
make
good
sure everyone's
idea.
okay, you know. I'm sorry about your armor, Forrest. I thought they might run away, but they did not.
I hoped so as well. But such is life, they want to eat, and we don't want them to eat us, so
No.
it goes.
Should I be offended they never went for my daggers, or...
Did you pull them out?
No.
Well, I might not have noticed. Still, good thing, because look at this mess.
Yeah, you look around and they are almost like dissolving in their own digestive fluids that are leaking out.
I just want to suggest that if Tinker has an empty vial, he absolutely wants some of that.
He is already. I'm actually gonna roll for it.
Oh yeah, rust monster fluids.
Yeah, he would absolutely want rust
whatever.
monster.
No, he would actually go take a look around. He would
Juice some tails.
he would definitely like look if he has any scrap metal, and he would then go and ask, "Well, can I borrow one of your daggers, please?"
For what?
Investigating.
Does he give me the cheekiest grin ever?
He sure does.
Oh, he sure does. I know that's trouble. For scientific reasons.
Of course.
I do not want you to throw my dagger into the rust monster. I'm sorry. I need them. What if I need them?
Well, what if I need them? Think of it as an investment.
If I had a copper, I would give you that. I do have a
Oh! And he's just gonna look in his pockets. He's gonna.
Does he have a copper?
consider-
Because I do have a
He's,
copper, but
Does he? Does he?
Tracy's
Do I
like,
have-
and
Yeah.
dumps his entire coin pouch into the...
he grabs his wallet, he opens it, he like flips it upside down, and 4 copper pieces lands in his hand.
Mirelle is gonna give him 1 copper just so she can keep her daggers in peace.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep,
he
so-
rolled a really big investigation checks, so he will figure out
Lovely.
that the fluids, yes, but the most potent bit are the antennae, and he will take one of his like glass jars, and he will like nip off one of the antennae in the glass jar and like cork it.
Okay, this was a copper well spent.
Yeah, so
Yep.
he
Good value, good value.
he's
Good
got
value,
a
good
rust
value.
monster antennae in his inventory now.
Lovely.
Oh,
That is
I'll also make a
disgusting,
note of that
but
just to help.
good job.
Tinker got rust monster wiggly. There
A
we go.
wiggly. But you all wanted to take a short rest.
Yeah,
Would love to.
would love to.
None of the other 2 get anything back on short rests. Tinker might do it just for some hit points, maybe.
I don't think I get anything back on short. Oh wait, I do.
I sure do.
Yeah.
Tinker
Yeah.
is rolling that singular hit dice, and he is he's all juiced up.
Woo!
Sure.
We love that. We love to
Rests.
hear it. Oh, I could have given him a fishing tackle. No, that's precious too.
Oh,
Really,
nice.
the copper was the worst thing here.
And I got healed back up to full with that 1 dice.
Yeah.
Lovely.
As you continue on the trek, we're gonna do one more series of rolls. The question is, Trish only has 1 more bardic inspiration. She might consider saving it.
Yeah. Yeah, because you said we could push on this if we needed to, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I would be willing to push. Do you?
What would she do? I think she'd just be still reading her books, just walking. Tinker's definitely helping with the lookout.
Mm-hmm.
So what would Forrest want to do?
And Morel is doing doing another survival. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah,
with
I can do that
advantage.
because I feel like you are better at these other things.
Yeah. What would we still don't have any sight. We're still just relying on the tracks at the moment, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Are there any animals around? Maybe I could ask a bird.
Ooh.
You maybe could. That's true. I will say make a perception check or a nature check, your choice.
Oh, definitely perception. Don't ask me for anything intelligence based. 19.
Wow, really good. That's a good roll.
19. You actually do spot vultures circling further up ahead.
Oh.
Like a couple of them. You see some sitting on dead trees and rock formations, and every now and then they take flight.
All right. I'll then, in that case, I will use my 1 recovered and last spell slot to speak with animals.
Mm-hmm. So you see these vultures circling.
Excuse me.
Are
Hello.
you calling out like it echoes across? Like, excuse me.
Well, how are they? How far ahead are we talking?
They're still a distance away,
Like,
and they're not at a place where you think you can reach by following this track.
oh, okay. So I would have to like yell incredibly loudly.
At least loud enough to where things would hear you.
Well, I don't want the person we're tracking to hear me. So that seems counterintuitive.
Then you can just hope you get closer.
I guess I'll just sit here.
I mean, it's still a good idea.
Thanks.
It's still a good idea. You know what? Let me think. I don't want to take this away from you. Is the thing. I really don't want to take this away from you. It's really clever. Maybe you continue on your track. How long does the spell last? 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
Maybe you wait. Yeah, so maybe you wait until they are circling close enough where you don't have to yell full force.
Sure, yeah. I'll do that. If that's possible. Then yes, I will be like, hello up there.
Oh, yeah. And like it just like flops down.
Oh no.
Hello, I'm Forrest
Hello.
Barkley, and we're looking for a person who might be up ahead and probably dying
dead?
soon.
Is he dead?
I don't know, he might be soon though.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, have you guys been seeing anyone a bit further that way?
No, and we were always looking for dying things.
I thought you might be. Was there anything like living still a bit too much?
Hold on.
Ask the others if you like.
Oh, yeah. And it just like flops away, like it flies up into the air, and then it comes back. Oh, no.
No one nearby?
No, we saw a guy yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
How is he looking?
Oh, yeah. Nah, he was doing great.
It's a shame for you.
Do
Do you know which way he was going?
any of you dying soon?
I think we're okay for now, though. But if we're, I'll let you know if that changes.
Nice.
Yeah, but if in exchange, do you want to tell us which way that guy was going? Because we think, you never know with that one.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
You got any food?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
And I'm going to pull out, if I've been able to, in the gathering process along the day, if any small game might have been amongst that.
You did find like 2 people's worth of rations through your
so
food
perhaps
collecting.
let's just say like maybe a bit of that was like a squirrel or something.
Yeah.
I'll gladly hand that to a vulture.
Yeah, you give him like a little something, and he just gobbles it up. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you like that? That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Hey?
I did. Okay, I'll show you.
Oh, thank you.
A little bit.
Yeah,
And I will say that the DC is reduced by 2.
Yes.
So the current DC that you have to beat, Mirel, you do have advantage.
Yeah.
You have to beat a 12.
Okay, well that's already a 15, so
Shit.
that works.
You got advantage. Remember.
Because we want more over, right?
We want more. 17? Yeah.
17. Are you
17?
pushing?
Oh.
Push it.
Push it real good.
I do have 2 hit die. Yeah, push. That's a D4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
3, so that's a 20 again.
Oh yeah, that gives you a an
Ooh.
8 over.
We like
I like
8.
that.
That's pretty good.
I like that. It's pretty good.
Oh
yeah.
So the sun starts setting eventually when the vulture stops. Like it just disappear after a while. It helped you along the road for about an hour or so before it turned away and went back to whatever it was doing with its life. You continue trekking on, and you feel like you're making good pace. The tracks are definitely getting fresher, but they're still not immediate.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So in game now, it is like 9 p.m. almost. So the question is, before you can have the chance to set camp, who wants to roll that d12 for a potential little?
I did the last
battle?
one.
You did the last one,
Yeah.
so I'll do this one.
It's your turn to curse us.
Yep. How do you like a 7? I don't know. How do you like me now?
You actually, as you're trekking just before the sun sets, you're walking through, you're following the tracks. You're like, your eyes are constantly on the road and the nearby terrain. When you see a dust-covered, old, worn, cracked leather pouch, and inside you find 24 copper pieces.
Let's fucking go! My guess is we would split it among all 4 of us. So, everyone take 6. Oh yeah.
Oh no, Forrest would push it back to you and go, "You found it, and you've been so generous to me, Morel. You keep it."
Forrest, you might need your armor repaired. I do not need this much money.
Tinker said he'd take care of it. I believe him. Besides, that's copper, not gold. Right? I'm learning.
I'll keep it safe for you.
Thank you.
And she will put, she'll take 12, but then I'll write down that the other 2 can take 6 each.
Yeah.
Not gold, you little.
I mean, he's learning.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
He's got expensive taste.
So you spend some time setting up camp. You have some food. What order would you like to take your watches?
I feel like we would have learned from our mistakes and put Tinker earlier in the night because he actually has dark vision. So you wanted to probably go first again, and
I'll probably
maybe
go first
Tinker would
again.
go. Yeah, maybe Tinker would go second. Yeah.
And then Trish would ask to take the last one.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because then she could just stay up and read, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So, Forrest, give me a perception check.
Perception.
Chapeau.
6.
6. There are just rocks all around you as you're like sitting down to get comfortable. Even the faint light from the sky, from the stars and the moon is being blocked out by these massive peaks and outcroppings, and it's it's just all around you are rock faces. And you keep watching them until eventually they just look so familiar. You feel like you've counted all of them.
And it's kind of like there's that moment where as the sky like dims and it has that reddy color, there's a moment where almost like the reddish rocks and the reddish sky just sort of blend into each other, and it's kind of just a glaze.
Yeah, it's just really hard to really... Every now and then you think you see more rust monsters because they're also the same color. And you start staring like, is that a rock or rust monster? I'm going to look at it until it moves.
Rock.
Eventually, you give it over to Tinker. Tinker just gets himself comfortable, sits down. He's, again, going through his notes. He keeps an eye out. Nothing really happens. Trish, you are woken up. Make me a perception check.
I'm not
If you would.
fresh. My name?
Mirel.
It's like when you have the wrong kid.
Everyone does it. I'm not alone in this.
Everyone has a 6. Mirel also can't tell rock from rust monster. It is too dark for her.
Maybe the fumes messed with our brain a little bit today.
Maybe. Maybe.
Getting heat stroke, perhaps.
I must say, Morel is not loving the landscape up here. She didn't love it when they traveled through, and she doesn't love it now.
You're looking around, and you have a really, really agitated, like understimulated Eleonora that's just constantly yowling at you and like pawing at you, and it's just like so bored, has nothing
Paws
to do.
over your eyes wrapped around you.
Pay attention to me, please.
Yeah.
Please.
Eventually, you give it over to Trish. Hugh sits, reads her book, keeps an eye out as the sun is rising. Nothing happens. It's been an uneventful night.
Whew.
But I'm gonna roll you a weather check. Today's weather report.
Today's weather report is beautiful and clear.
Hitting that long rest button. Let's go.
Yeah, feel free to do the longie of the resty. Yes, I'm long resting the others as well. But during the night, there's a point, like in the morning, that's coming where the wind picks up even more. Being now a bit elevated into the mountains, the wind keeps picking up, and it's now actively difficult to keep walking forward. Tinker keeps keeping his non-monocled eye closed, just to make sure he can see properly. Maybe Trish is like covering her face. She's had to put away the book because it just gets filled with sand as well, and the pages almost get torn out. Meryl, your cloak, you cannot keep the hood on for your life. It's just constantly flapping and tugging at you. And I will say the DC for the day is increased by 1. So you did still get a success, so it is on the same baseline as the day before, which is a 14.
I hope we're getting close. This wind is making it harder to track, eh?
But you did get started very early morning, like at the first break of light.
Yes.
So Tinker is for this, Trish is going to give you Bardic Inspiration.
Oh,
Tinker is going to give advantage. And what does Forrest want to do to help?
I will be a convenient windbreak.
Okay, well, we've got a 23 as our big one. I might as well use the Bardic Inspiration because we want as many as possible. Oh, 24.
24.
Nice.
That is pretty dang good. That's 10 above.
Oh, hell yeah.
We like that.
And I'm gonna roll. Okay, I rolled pretty good. You are still catching up. I also have increased DC for me. Let's see. I can't math.
I also can't math. I just let D&D Beyond do it for me.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah?
And I will ask rations to be marked off. You did get two people are covered by Forest.
I will mark one off.
You'll mark one off, and I say
like Forest isn't gonna feed you. Come on.
Yeah.
No, you think the other
he would feed 2 of the party members and just use a ration himself.
Okay. Trish would definitely eat a ration. She looks at the food you gathered, and she would do the no offense.
Nose up. Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, no, that's fair. So, all right, Meryl and Tinker then. Yeah. Fair enough.
I'm just checking because I actually don't see any rations in Trish's inventory.
I swear she bought some.
Didn't? Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
She might not have added.
Bought some before we left, right?
Yeah.
I think we all did, and I think they.
I think Tinker has them because he's got so many.
Oh, that might be it. Maybe Trish didn't buy any, and Tinker was like, "Okay, yeah, but we're gonna need them." Was that what happened?
Maybe. I don't know.
Go back in the VODs and see.
But I'm marking one off for Tinker.
Trish would probably demand his food anyway, right?
Yeah.
Rank.
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, feed me.
Feed me row.
Oh, by the way, who wants to roll a d12 for encounter plausibility?
Oh shit! I guess it's my turn now, isn't it?
Oh, we could rock paper scissors for it.
Oh yeah. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Ready?
Do you do rock paper scissors go, or do you just do?
Wait,
rock,
you gotta face
paper,
each other
and then
first.
Scissors?
You gotta face each other first.
Okay. Yep.
So it's I normally
Are they
just
facing each
go
other? I can't
1,
tell.
2, shoot, right?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Okay. Yep.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
And
Rock, paper,
oh, that was
scissors.
really slow, but double scissors.
Oh
Right.
no! I hate
Again?
Oh my!
This is
Rock,
peak
paper,
content.
scissors.
Everyone.
Stop! Okay, final one, and if we tie, then I don't know.
All right, well then
Yeah.
we'll take whatever. Yeah.
We'll do it. Yeah.
And
Rock, paper, scissors.
oh!
Dudley
Sorry,
wins.
You do it. You do it.
I'm responsible for this now.
You know, I love that we
I
came
will
to the
say,
same conclusion.
please re-roll if you get a 1 or a 7.
Got it. Well, I got an 8, so
You
no
don't get
need.
more money. Oh, perfect.
Oh, no need.
Oh.
You actually find, as you're walking through, maybe Forrest is walking around. He's being the windbreaker, like he's kicking rocks away. He's covering. You hear a clattering metal sound, like just a hollow clattering.
What was that?
And you go and look, and you see a small metal. Imagine in our world, it would look like a very small, like spray can.
Mhm.
But it has like a twist off top,
Mhm.
almost like one of those like pneumatic tube thingies.
Mhm.
And it has some very strange markings on it, and it's
Ooh.
just like it's rattling against a rock.
Well, I got to go look at that. Picks it up. This is an odd
Yeah.
one.
Oh, what
Yeah,
is it?
as he walks up,
Oh.
Mirel, you just get like the full wind in your face.
Oh, Forrest.
Yeah, it hasn't really had a chance to come up, but the flaw that I put for him is that he's got a poor grasp of how to interact with things, and he likes to like pick things up and absently fiddle with them, and sometimes accidentally breaking them. So I feel like he's gonna have a good fiddle with this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Make a history check, Forrest.
History check.
You never know.
6.
Nice.
6.
That's a pretty good check.
This is a cool little thing that you found.
Cool.
Yeah.
Does
It's
anything
just
happen to
a
happen
cool-
when I'm mucking around with it?
Yeah, you find what looks like a button on the side, but when you press it, nothing happens. It gives off like a little, phew, like a canister that's almost empty.
Ah.
Oh.
Forrest wouldn't understand that, but like, oh, hey Tinker, I found a thing that goes pure.
And he'll take it. He'll have a quick look, and he will look quickly because of his fucking keen mind. He'll realize that these are magical circuitry that's written around it.
Mm. Okay.
He might need some time to figure out what it does, but it's got something going on with it.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, and if Forrest is biting down on it, Trish, I did it too. Morel will be like, "Oh, Forrest, no, we shouldn't put things that we find on the road in our mouth.
Oh, really?
Usually not. Sometimes, but usually not.
This time?
Probably not." Just looking at it, going, "I don't know what that thing does. You're gonna bite down. It's gonna like blow up in your mouth. Like just, yeah."
Sorry, old habits.
So
No, that
I'm
is fine.
gonna-
You're like a shark. They do that too.
Or dogs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need another roll of checks.
Oh no.
Another round.
Okay.
People.
I'm just gonna...
Since you didn't run into anything, I'm gonna say that Trish uses one of her bardic inspirations again,
All right.
just
I'm
because you
gonna
didn't run
roll.
into trouble.
Oof! No, not that. We
just
had to
gonna-
run. We had to do a real. A nat 20. Let's fucking
I'm
go.
just adding a custom item, just magic spray can question mark?
Magic spray.
Yeah, you know what? I could tell you what it's called. You're not gonna find it yet. But it's called a spell canister.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. I like that. And how does a 27 sound?
Shit, a 27.
Yeah. I'm trying to save my pushes though, just in case we really get into trouble later.
Don't worry about it. Hold on. You went to. So afternoon comes, and you've been walking through the mountains. You've been keeping your eyes like shielded from the wind, doing your best to follow what tracks you have. And you're realizing that even with the wind, the tracks are getting fresher and fresher. Whoever it was has sought cover often, many times stopping for rest. And up ahead through the wind, you see what looks like a small cave mouth. And near the entrance, you see what looks like almost a handprint. As you come closer, what sun is peering down is refracting against a crystalline handprint that looks like it's been dragged into the cave.
Oh,
And that's where we're going to end for today.
Yes!
interesting. A crystalline handprint, though.
Yeah, imagine if someone had like crystal reflective paint and they dipped their hand into it and just like dragged it along the wall.
Huh.
Right.
This will be interesting.
Hmm.
I'm just happy that my job is over.
You did great.
Thanks. Do you know how
that you
stressful those
exactly
rolls
got
are?
there? That big natural 20 got you to exactly the exact number you needed to beat.
It was meant to be.
Oh man, I did not want to be the person that was like,
but I will let you
and
know,
then lose it all again. Oh no. Yes.
You have less than 24 hours until the big event in Hague.
I know.
True.
I wanted to get back for that, but I don't know if we will. We will see.
You might. You've also considered that you've technically been moving half speed this entire time because you're tracking.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
We might be pushing it, but we could make it, I reckon.
Yeah.
You could probably make it.
Also,
it's one of those,
downhill
like,
is faster than uphill.
Get there and be like, oh,
yeah.
give us another
Especially
job,
if you start
Harold,
rolling.
please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe,
But also, who's to say this guy wants to come back with you all?
Oh, he absolutely
it's-
does not. No.
He doesn't have that much of a choice, I imagine.
He might. I think his whole thing is like, it sounds like he just charms a bunch of people, so I'm a little interested in how that's gonna go.
Well, we'll find out next week.
We will.
Maybe
hope
him
you're all
and Trish
excited.
can have a charm off.
Oh yeah. A
Maybe.
bard off?
A bard off, yeah.
Yes.
Oh shit.
We could do that.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
But with that, people, unfortunately, I have to run. We're 2 people short. Cuddly barely
nothing,
slept
man.
because she was playing D&D all
Well,
night.
technically, we're 3 people short because Cuddly's still here.
I'm leaving.
Here,
I'm
I
walking home. I'm already home, and I'm still walking home.
I just want to say that Cuddly needs to go because she played too much D&D. That's just the truth.
I never thought you would say something like that.
But Cuddly
You're
hasn't
not
slept because she
wrong.
was playing D&D.
I
Oh my
slept a
gosh.
little bit.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Probably less than Roju did.
Yeah.
That's actually probably
That's
likely.
true.
I had slept
That's actually
regularly
true.
last night, more or less.
Oh no.
Whoa!
Yeah, I know.
Is that what
Shocking.
happened? Is that why Cuddly didn't sleep?
Oh, you took my sleep.
sorry.
It's okay. One of us has to have it.
Yeah.
I just want to ask one quick question to the people in chat, specifically Pabor. Pabor, you know what that handprint is, right? Right? You know what that means. Pabor has been reacting to lore things
Oh.
today,
Oh,
and
no.
I'm just loving it.
Man, when the viewers
Oh,
have
no.
more lore knowledge than us, we're the ones in the
I
dark.
mean, to be fair, technically, Pabor has played 2 sessions more in this world than you have.
Wow.
Nice. Pabor, you are You are a
Hobor has seniority.
yes. You're like you're like a teacher to us. We look up to you.
Sure.
We have no idea what's happening in this city. To be fair, I have still no idea, and I've been there for like a week.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna
no.
lose my mind with the vulture voice, and you guys saying "oh yeah" to each other, and I was like, I need to.
No,
leave this
that was the
call.
best part. Was Forrest like just when someone falls into another person's like vibe in conversation. It's lovely.
He
It's
was
lovely.
alive. Oh no.
Oh no. I love that Forrest says that's too bad. Like empathizing with the vulture. Like I'm sorry.
He gets it,
Oh,
you know?
bud. You'll get the next one though.
You'll get that.
Oh, we should have
next
told. We left a
one.
couple dead rust monsters. Oh, they probably don't want those actually. Yeah,
I don't know, it
maybe
depends
not.
how vultures are in these parts. They might have evolved.
Yeah, they might love it.
to deal with those as well. Who knows?
Maybe.
You know, evolution's a crazy thing. They
Evolution
like
is a
the
crazy thing.
eyeballs. Yeah, good point. Yeah, I'm sure they'll
I'm
eat
sure
the
they had
eyeballs.
eyeballs.
I'm sure they have eyeballs, right?
And
They
there's,
probably have
right.
eyeballs.
and there's
I don't really
probably
know.
some bits that like maybe in the little skitterers. There's
Yeah.
there's some bits that can be pecked out. You know,
The
I'm
legs,
sure.
like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
crab.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, crack the legs open. Yep.
Yep.
Probably.
But people, we're gonna be raiding. I'm stealing the control from Cuddly,
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
and we're gonna go because we've been fighting rust monsters. We're gonna go to a game that's filled with rust and has a lot of monsters. As we're gonna go to Gaga Tours playing Dead by Daylight,
it's true.
which
it is
now
good.
has a Dungeons and Dragons chapter in it.
Ah.
One day
One
we'll
day.
get there. One day more. However, I don't have the chat open. Someone
Oh, I do.
post a raid message for us.
It's already there.
Oh, Lord Span's already done it. Lord Span-
Already there. Well, thank you everyone so much for today. I hope you had a wonderful time.
Beautiful.
We will see you in the future. I love you all very much. It's been a good time. Oh, goodbye.
Bye.